What the? That was all live, by the way. How did? Was she getting you from behind or what?
No, man. I was over her, so to speak.
You're over her?
Yeah, and then holding on to the headboard.
That's what I said about my last baby mama. I'm over you.
I'm over you.
See, look, it's live on my. It's live.
Nope, hasn't popped up.
Yeah, I don't have an announcement.
You guys probably turned it off because you're a bunch of dicks.
It's because we don't like you.
I'm literally looking at it right now.
I feel like you're lying.
I'm about to go share it.
Somebody probably spoofed your your page now.
Spoofed your space.
Oh yeah, see, the big little grandbabies. See, somebody's already taken it over
I
and put
know.
some spam on there.
That's not a good thing to do. Put your grandbabies on here.
Yeah, something about a banana.
It's even weirder.
Man, 690 followers and only 690 likes.
Oh, okay. Every follower liked the page, thank God.
We need to start doing.
Why don't you start doing something? You show up every Tuesday, eat all our foods,
All right.
all
Eat
of our
all
snacks.
our food, drink all our beer.
Wait,
fucking
don't
eat
do
all the
shit.
snacks.
Try to hit on
Did you
my
say
wife.
Eat all the snacks.
You do everything.
Hit on
Give me
all
all
our
these
women.
snacks back. Come on.
he's like, hey, maybe you should do something for the BigLipRadio, Zmunny. What?
Maybe we should start doing clickbait titles.
Maybe
That's what it is.
We can do clickbait.
Each thumbnail should just be Pappa J's butt cheeks.
No, I didn't.
I'm down. Clickbait. Clickbait titles. It's my favorite. Yeah, we're here. We're not started officially yet. We're discussing. Why does every time I turn the camera on, all you guys have nothing to say?
Oh,
Because you tell us not to say
Oh, hey.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, it's the camera's already on.
What's up, guys?
We already went through it.
You're
Everybody
also
gets
Hey, this is the YouTube portion.
This is the
Did you already get it
Facebook.
set
You
up?
guys are fucking lucky you get this.
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications.
It's subscribe, turn on notifications.
I'm,
Nope, still hasn't
I'm
come up
posting
in-
a live stream.
Still
in
hasn't
the
come up in the
Chad Duke Show.
notifications.
Listen, I'm not sure
There
why
it is. There it is.
your notifications are turned off.
It's because
we
let
don't
me go
like
back
you.
on the Wi-Fi.
Get off the Wi-Fi for the love of fart knockers.
There it is. All right.
You guys all got it?
All right.
Because you turn off your Wi-Fi.
I would not.
He's still on it.
He's like, I'm always
Yeah,
on this.
I'm always on it.
Always on. And then he talks shit about my internet. Meanwhile, when we play
Your
games...
internet fucking blows ass.
When are you gonna get that?
As soon as they
Fiber.
offer it. As soon as they offer it. Every time they offer a higher speed, I'm right there getting the next higher speed. And unfortunately, we're only at 100 megabits.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when 20 was the highest that was offered.
Remember, and then it went to 50.
Right.
Those were the days.
Do you remember 56K modems?
Yes. That's what's in the Sega Dreamcast.
Right.
56K and I
Do you
think the
remember
original
14.4
Xbox.
modems?
No. I never. Now,
I
mind
remember
you.
28.8.
Now, mind you, none of these were my modems. I was young enough to have parents that still, I had to pay my way through life. So, like, I guess it was my grandmother who did that most. Of the time.
Right.
But either way, it was there. It happened.
My mom, your grandma, thinks you're a little bitch.
Whoa,
Yeah.
bro. Whoa. You mean the one who told me she thinks you're gonna die because you're overweight?
Yeah, but who got the last laugh?
Oh, you said your mom was overweight?
I won.
You're also losing weight because you're afraid you're gonna fucking die.
Well, my A1C's up, and when that goes up, that's the only thing you can get up. So.
Dude, it's so weird. I've been speaking with people about their A1C. Maybe it was you on Call of Duty on the Xbox
It
Live.
might have been.
A1C1 levels are way up, and that work today, somebody mentioned their A1C levels. Is it A1C1 or A1C?
A1C.
Why do I keep saying A1C1?
Because you're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Because you're bald.
You're not sober.
I'm not drunk.
You're not sober.
I'm totally tober, bro.
Do a backflip in the game room right now.
I'm fucking totally tober.
Backflip in the game room, we
Do
lose a TV.
a backflip right now.
I'd break a coffee
Yeah,
table
you
for
won't
sure.
do a backflip.
Oh,
You
check
did.
this out.
You're damn right. I'm not
The
doing
old
a
Zach
backflip.
woulda.
Hey, Jordan SGFX. One of the benefits of watching us before we actually start the show, even during the show or watching us live, is that you can chat and interact with us. Usually you get extra content before the show goes live. If you check out our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at BigLipRadio, I can subscribe. Jordan GFX19. Hello, I do
Yeah, if
graphic
you
design.
spam us on our chat, we're going to tell you to fuck off. So go fuck off,
Well,
pal.
he's not spamming us yet. He's only literally sent one message. Jordan said, hello, I do graphic design. So if you need work done, like a logo, banner, panels, overlays, DM me on Twitter.
All right, so he only sent one.
Just one so far.
And so that means 100% of his fucking chats have been spam.
I don't know. But we just started the
He
stream.
probably just looked at what you've done, Papa. Or,
I know. He's like, his logo
He's like,
suck
good
ass.
Lord, this sucks.
this dude needs some fucking
He's
help.
using an old Raw logo for crying out loud.
We have the raw WWE Raw font for our logo. Oh my god,
From about 98.
that is awful. Jesus, what are we doing with ourselves, gents? Holy
Oh,
shit!
fuck,
Well,
I
thanks for
don't know.
stopping by, Jordan, and promoting your stuff. I don't mind it at all. Just keep it to one message. If you have something you can offer us, we're always looking for help. Not necessarily needing it, but definitely want to take some of it off of our shoulders because we ain't pros, but we are pros.
And be sure to spam everybody in the chat room, Jordan.
Private message them.
Oh my god! Let's start the fucking show.
Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Surface at biglipradio.com/lipsurface for a better show.
I be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that tryna
Oh, man. Zmunny,
What's up, Pappa J?
what are you doing Saturday? This coming Saturday.
Oh, you mean Saturday the 19th?
Yes.
I think I'm going to scooch my little white ass all the way down to Gotham City Comics in East Mesa or is that West Mesa?
I don't know. It's on Main Street. What's that address?
I don't know. Let me go ahead and pull up the flyer here, my guy.
Oh, hey, we got a flyer. Yeah, you're going to want to get down to Gotham City Comics at 4 o'clock
Yes.
for our first live Big Lip Radio Presents The Dork Side in 11 years. In fact, it will also be our first live show from a comic book shop in 11 years.
Yes, show starts at 4. You can find us at 46 West Main Street, Mesa, AZ,
Right.
85201. That's the Gotham City Comic address if you want to go see us live, which you all can do. You're all welcome. All of you, all 40,000 of you who are watching right now, Gotham City Comics, there's going to be prizes.
Right.
There's going to be games.
Right.
There's going to be comic books. There's
Right.
going to be old segments and new segments.
Right.
And it's going to be a great time. We're doing a live show about an hour long, and you'll have chances to win prizes that whole hour. I have a gift basket I'm coming up with, Pappa J.
Ooh,
So
nice.
if you show up
It's got soaps and lotions.
and
And
you
all
come to our booth, we'll give you a little ticket, right?
Right.
The catch is you have to stay until the end of the show,
Right.
and we will read off the ticket number, and you will be the winner of some great prizes, much like the one Pappa J's about to pull up from the bottom right, not your phone.
Oh.
The bottom right, left-hand side, no, that's chips. Those are
Oh,
Fritos. Those are Fritos right there on the left. All those, yep. That thing, what's that?
This is Dr. Doom. The Legends.
Let me see
Dr.
it.
Doom.
Let
Look
me-
at that.
Go ahead and grab another one while I'm showing everybody what they could possibly win.
Oh my goodness.
Let me take off this flyer here.
U.S. Agents from Kenner Toys. Look at that.
Yes. What else? What else we got down there?
I don't know what else.
There's a bunch of things. There's a.
stuff.
What is that?
No way. We're not giving this out.
We are, dude. It's a Razer Kaizen phone controller. Kashi. It's one of them controller things you put over your phone.
Right.
What else is down there? That big old white box you see right there? What is that?
Oh my God. Dengar.
You got,
That Dengar vinyl pop.
you got a GameStop exclusive Dengar vinyl pop. That too.
This? No way. This is going home with me tonight.
Nah.
No?
This is going home with some lucky winner who decides to show up and watch our show live at Gotham City Comics.
Not anymore.
Oh, I just got one of these guys.
Oh, you did?
Oh, man.
Holy crap, you got an R2-D2 remote control?
Right.
Holy crap. And all this comes in one big prize, by the way.
Oh, man.
We have smaller prizes that we're going to give away
During the course
during
of
the
the show.
course of the show called from our Big Up Radio prize vault. Yes, it is a Power Rangers lunchbox, but we
Lunchbox.
call it the prize
The
vault
prize
because
vault.
inside there's all kinds of different prizes. I don't know if you can see that really well.
Right.
But yes, a Frito bag was in there. You did see that. That is a prize that you could possibly win. And sometimes it's hard to close. But hey, if you want to win,
Loving that.
if you want to win the big hole, ladies and gentlemen, you'll get yourself down to Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona.
Right.
Saturday, the 19th, and listen to our show 4 p.m. The whole entire hour.
Right. You won't want to miss it.
And I got some great things lined up. Let me tell you what. There's going to be some great segments. Pappa J, every time we've played Call of Duty, you've had something interesting to say.
No.
Yes. or figure out.
Every single time it's like, dang, I got
Comic book reach around may or may not make its debut.
Yeah, comic book reach around.
Not debut. It's comeback because we've been doing it. We did that.
Triumphant return.
2012 was the last time we did that.
Right.
Holy crap. My goodness.
Good stuff, man.
Get yourself down there. We won't have shirts this time because I'm lazy and I did everything else for this place. So
you're too busy drinking.
show up. And if you do want shirts, express your concerns, and I might be able to let you pre-order one for the next event that we'll have. So
yeah, which is Christmas.
What? We're doing another one?
No, we're all having Christmas.
Yeah, we are.
That's
having
an
Christmas.
event.
It's an event.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to promote that now?
I don't know. We should sell Christmas shirts.
We do.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Well, don't worry. Later on in the show, before we actually get started,
I believe the birth of Christ is an event.
It's Christ Mass. That's
right.
They
It's
call
going to be a BLR
It's like break
manger
fast
shirt.
and breakfast. BLR manger. It's a bunch of the dumbasses from our show just gathered up around the baby Noel's, whoever the youngest kid is.
3 dumbasses show up with video games and comic books instead of incense and myrrh.
Instead of prizes. Incense and myrrh. I thought you said burr. I was getting pretty excited. Some beer?
Burr.
I got some
Have
beer
some
right
burr.
here. Let's go ahead and start the show before we start doing the show.
Let's do it.
1, 2, is this on? Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio podcast with your host, Pappa J, Zmunny, and friends.
This wasn't part of the plan, and I never wanted to see you again, but I'm a fool for you.
Welcome to episode 230 of the Big Lip Radio podcast. Today's date is November 15th, 2022. I am your host, Big Pappa J.
And I've been walking the wire, and I've been walking your wire, babe, for too long, and I'm walking.
With me, your co-host, the man with the haircut of Andrew Tate, the body of John Cena, and the breath of a Van Buren hooker, Z-Money!
Though it get better with time,
It doesn't.
but your LA kisses, baby, they still blow my mind.
Oh, man. What's up, Han Cubo? At least I got some fans in here. He's here for Z-Money, he says. Han, he's an
Awesome.
old schoolmate. Appreciate you. I see your Facebook. I follow. I stalk it. Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself. Oh, my gosh. Hey, I guess we're not the only ones here, Pappa J.
No, there's more than us.
There is. If you look in the back here of my camera, you'll see the name K-Dog. How do I get it? Right there. K-Dog.
Oh, cup of
The
noodles.
one and only, the Pizza Hut delivery boy.
Right.
Cup o' noodles himself with the curly cup hair. K-Dog, how you doing, dude?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
You cannot forget the guy who shows up to our house
Right.
with trunk loads of stolen goods.
Right.
The guy who comes over to the studio every Tuesday offering my wife lingerie.
Every Tuesday, the man shows up without doing a lick of work, hits on our women, drinks our beer, and then goes home. Ladies and gentlemen, it's late.
What? You know, if you guys would stop pissing off your women, they wouldn't want anything else.
He hasn't figured it out yet, Pappa J. Oh my gosh. So what'd you say about our women? Sorry, the music was loud because we were introing you.
I said if you would stop pissing them off, then they wouldn't go anywhere else.
Pissing off our women?
Yeah, stop that.
What? I think you got it backwards, my dude.
Yeah.
What's up, CN Krantz? He says, glad to see Pappa J's alive. Don't worry,
We'll have to
Larry.
find out more later on the show to find out what was going
Larry
on.
guessed December what? 25th.
Right. I'm not making it to midnight on Christmas.
Oh yeah, Christmas you gonna be dead because we took a poll I was gonna say months ago.
Last spring.
Yeah, and it showed that Pappa J wasn't gonna be around for too much longer. So
Right,
it looks like it. He's gonna, he might make it, but I highly doubt it.
If he keeps going the direction he's going, you're gonna have to change his nickname.
Well, if you stop trying to steal
So
our
what?
wives, we wouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Well,
That
he's not
stress
gonna
wouldn't
be
kill
big
us.
Papa J. It'll be little Papa J.
Pappa J,
that's true.
what's your A1C levels?
I don't know. Last I knew it was 7.0.
Was that good?
No, that's
Is
pretty
that like
damn
an
high.
IQ?
Yeah, that's pretty damn high.
Jesus.
I'm down to 206 pounds, though, man.
You're down to 200. You're up to 206 pounds.
Down to 206. I started at 233.
Holy shit! I would have never guessed. So,
Right, well, most of it's on the arms.
Did you say 233 down to 226?
233 down to 206.
holy crap. Well,
Yeah,
it was
what,
kind of.
what are you clocking
it was
in
kinda
at
weird
there,
'cause-
late?
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good question,
Whoa,
Pappa
it just
J.
got quiet in here.
It did, and he gave me
I
that
don't know.
fucking look.
He
where
did
I
that
haven't checked
one
in a
where
while.
Fucking hates it. Whenever he wants to kill me or steal my wife, he shoots a look at me,
Well, I
when
don't
you
know.
ask a
I don't know what
question
the
he
number
doesn't
is.
want to answer.
and he directs it at me like I
I
asked
don't
the
know what
question.
it is. I haven't checked in a while.
Do I gotta go get the scale?
Right
No,
in
that's
there.
all right.
All right, yeah.
I don't want to know either.
Well, Pappa J doesn't, but unfortunately, he's gonna die if he doesn't figure it out.
Actually, last time Late stepped on a scale, it said, "Hey, one at a time."
it said ERR error because it can't spell it out on the scale. Sian Krantz said, "Happy birthday, brother." Well, happy birthday to you too, my friend.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yes. I do know we have a jam-packed show for all of you
boy, do
today.
we.
Thank you all out there. Make sure you go like and subscribe. That's one way you can help us out. And if you want to know another way, just go hit up BigLipRadio.com. Check out our merch store or lip service. You can subscribe and get all kinds of other crazy content, especially if you'd like to get us fired from our current employment. At least get us paid, right? Go check out them shows over there.
Hey, you can't cancel us. Bunch of pussies.
We can get canceled from things, but
Yeah.
we'll never be gone off the internet. We will never be gone off the internet. We went over already 2 weeks ago before Pappa J decided to lie to all of us, not show up last week's podcast, which we'll get into. The week before, we went over how we got canceled for one of our favorite things in the entire world.
Episode 227.
And there's no remorse from this gentleman over here. And when I mean this gentleman, I mean Pappa J. I mean the asshole who got us canceled from saying certain things on social media that you probably shouldn't say because the internet, unfortunately, is becoming real
I'll
life
do it.
to a lot of people.
I'll say it again.
And these, say it again.
I'll say it again.
Say it again.
Heterosexuality?
Oh.
Question mark, LOL.
You better watch out, dude. They're coming after
That's
us.
the line that got us canceled.
They're coming after us, man. We're not Elon Musk. We don't have billions of dollars, all right? We're not Andrew Tate. I may be top Z, but we're not Andrew Tate.
Top
all right?
Z.
I don't got millions of dollars. The boss man, you about to show me your bank account?
No.
Yeah.
I came across something the other day. Let me see if I can find it. It'll take me a minute.
Oh, this
Before
guy.
before you look for that,
Oh, he's
Pappa J,
looking.
you weren't here last week.
Oh, boy, do I wish I would have been.
Why? Why do you wish you would have been here?
Because it was so much better than what I was going through. And to switch from the greatest night of the week into the greatest terror of the week, that is one hell of a opposite.
Let's switch. Normally you come in here to the studio, Big Up Radio, Tanner Studios,
Right.
and you say Tuesdays are the best.
Right.
Why is Eric's hold up his phone to me and show me?
Because he talks about pants, masculinity. Look at these
that's
pants he's
right.
wearing.
Heterosexual. That's right. Your wrestler friend that you were talking about was wearing some sort of pants.
Well,
And
I
meanwhile,
lo-
we got video of you in those same pants.
I lost the bet, so
What are you
shit
talking
happens.
about? This is what you walked into the show with.
Shit happens.
Why don't more men dress this way? You see that? I'm holding it up to the camera.
Heterosexuality? Question mark, LOL? Oh, it
man.
won't turn.
Maybe
Your
it-
phone sucks.
did turn.
Holy shit!
Oh my God! Hey, put that down! Put that down! Oh
What
boy,
the
am I
hell?
ever glad
Pappa
the
J.
people are listening
Holy
instead of watching.
Crap, right? If you're watching now, you're in for a treat. That's why every Tuesday between the times of 5 and 6, go like our social media, you'll get the notification. We go live and we act like assholes. But Pappa J, you were not here. I know
Who's
we're bouncing
acting?
around.
Right.
Well, that's true. I mean, we're being assholes.
right.
Yeah, you ditched us last week.
You specifically said 2 weeks ago that I'm having surgery done.
Right.
And I'm going to be there. I'm going to
Right.
be there that same day I'm having this surgery done.
I usually pop right out of anesthesia, right?
Whoa, what?
Usually to pop right out of it, right?
So you were in anesthesia? Anastasia is what
Here's why it didn't happen this time.
Fantasia.
Okay, I was supposed to not eat for 8 hours. And anybody who knows me knows I get the shakes, man. My blood sugar
Just like
drops
my
through
wife,
the floor,
dude.
and I get the shakes. And I don't get hangry. I get sick and weak, right?
That's
so,
a normal thing.
It's because you're obese.
So what I did,
That's because you're obese.
what I did, the tooth extraction, 4 of them, was scheduled for 3:15. So 8 hours before surgery, I'm not allowed to eat anything. So I went and voted at 6 in the morning. Stopped by Burger King and bought myself the biggest breakfast I could handle.
Holy! So you gave blood on the same day you had surgery?
No, I didn't give blood.
I thought you just said I wouldn't. Oh, voted. Sorry.
And so then I get done eating. So now about noonish, 11:30. I'm shaky. So I grab one of those.
Hold on. You went at 6 o'clock and got some McDonald's.
Burger King.
Burger King.
'Cause he didn't get
What'd you
anything- he
get?
didn't get anything healthy.
What'd you eat? What'd you get?
Oh, I mean, I got French toast sticks.
Sugar.
I got
Did you have the syrup with them?
I got 2 croissants. I
Holy.
got order of French fries and a large diet soda.
Yeah, and you
Right?
said you weren't supposed to eat. How long
So
before the
all,
surgery?
all carbs, no protein.
Right. How long did you?
8 hours
8 hours, and your surgery was at what time?
at 3:15.
So at 6 in the morning, you had this McDonald's meal that you just laid out.
Right.
You went and voted,
Right.
and then you were getting shaky by what time?
About 11:30 in the morning.
Dude, that's not
Coming
a
up
lot
on
of
noon.
time.
Coming up on
'Cause
noon.
there was no protein in that meal.
And what? There's plenty of sausage. There's bacon. There's what do you
You
want?
didn't say any of that. You said
well,
you had a
that's on-
2
croissant.
croissants, sandwiches.
It has the egg and bacon and
Right.
cheese. Yeah.
Right.
There's probably still not a lot of protein from them.
So then I went and I had one of those little tiny itty bitty Halloween boxes of Nerds. Yay, Nerds!
Oh, because that's gonna help with the shakes.
So well, I just need a little bit of
You
a
fucking chew-
Nerds, a little bit of a sugar boost, right? So then I get to the office and the doc says, "Okay, so you haven't had anything to eat in 8 hours, huh?" I said, "No, man." I said, "Well, I had a little that little tiny box of Nerds."
You fucking chew-
Nerds, right? And he said, "Oh." I said, well, "What do you mean, oh?" He said, "Well,
I've got a small dick.
He said, "You might get sick." I said, "No, I'm not going to get sick." I said, "Believe me, I'll drink a case of beer and not get sick, okay?"
Why the fuck you lying?
I wish I would have lied. I wish I just said, "Okay, look, man, I'm fine. I haven't had anything." And that's what I should have done. Is I
So
should
he
have
started
lied.
throwing up nerds.
Well, that's good.
So the doctor said, "Well, we can't put you under. I'm having 4 teeth surgically extracted, right? We can't put you under." I said, "You got to put me under." He said, "No, we can schedule for another time." I said, No, that ain't gonna work." I said, "This is my last vacation. I got my vacation day. I got to do this."
So you went to the bathroom and started pulling the trigger, putting your 2 little dick skinners down your throat?
No, I told him I said, "Look, just do it." I said, and he goes, "The risk is too great."
What is the risk, though?
Probably 'cause
thrown
of
up?
That I'm
asphyxiate.
gonna asphyxiate. I'm gonna throw up.
You're going to do
while
that
I'm
just because
under.
you're so heavy anyway. Have you ever heard yourself breathe into our
Well-
microphones on a Tuesday basis?
While I'm under anesthesia, I'm going to throw up and I'll asphyxiate. He goes, "So the risk is too great." And I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, "Doc, you know that feeling?" I said, "We're men. We've got a different relationship with danger." I said, "You know that feeling you get when you do something risky that you know you shouldn't do, but afterwards you come out the other side and everything's fine and you have that great feeling?" I said, "Let's have that feeling."
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he
So
wouldn't
you
buy
said,
it.
pull down your pants.
Because I don't swing that way.
Right? Pull down your pants. You know that feeling you get when there's a lot of pressure in your asshole?
Right.
Yeah. Let's wake up with that.
Right. So anyway, he said, "No." He goes, I can put you in Twilight." I said, "Oh, I mean, I guess if we got it, but we got to do this."
What does that mean? Like the movie?
No,
No,
You're
that's
gonna
where
be
you're
a
half
gl-
awake.
a glittery vampire?
we're like the colonoscopy. You're still responsive and shit.
I wasn't. They put me under for that. I was
Yeah.
sleeping.
You're not. You just don't remember it.
I remember discussing
Because
football
they-
and then waking
right.
up.
Right.
Like-
and that's exactly what you remember. But when they're in there and they're like, "Okay, we need you to roll over to the left and roll over to the right," you're responsive. You can do it. You just don't remember it.
Oh, that's why you signed that
Right?
contract.
So now, normally when you put me under, I come right back out. When I wake up, I'm good to go. And
When's
that's
the
why-
last time you've been under?
when I had the nerve taken out of
Testicle
my
surgery?
foot. No, when I had
Oh.
the nerve taken out of my foot.
Gotcha.
And
From breaking your ankle on a bounce house?
no, that was another time I was under.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you're not lying when you say you normally pop right out of
I
it.
just pop
so
right
you
out.
have experiences saying,
In fact, I always give the doctor, the nurse, a bit of a heads up, and I say, "Hey, look, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I am a pro at maintaining. So a lot of times you're gonna let me out of here, and I'm still way loopy." And I'm just good at making sure you don't notice that I'm way loopy. Because I do that. I can do that. I drink a case of beer and drive home. This is nothing for me.
yeah, same with me, right?
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
We've
Yeah.
proved, we've Air 5.
Air 5. So, he said no. So, anyway, he put me at Twilight, and I don't remember anything. And they pulled off 4 of my teeth. And I don't remember.
Which teeth?
Uh,
Molars?
These 2 wisdom teeth.
Oh.
And then these 2 wisdom teeth were already out, and these next 2 teeth over here on the upper right.
So like the molars and wisdom teeth?
As long as it's cavities?
Right.
So you,
Oh, yeah.
you were out, and then what?
So the next thing I remember, I'm home in bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I panicked the old lady, right? Because I guess they wheeled me out, they put me in the car, blah, 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 and I had sneezed, and that's what woke me up. And luckily, my mouth was packed with gauze because you don't want to lose those little blood clots so you get dry socket, right? So when I sneezed, I just spit down on a mouthful of gauze.
And snot flew out of
But
your nose?
here's the problem. No, well, you wish it was snot.
You farted?
No,
Oh.
there's blood everywhere. Okay, I sneezed, and my entire goatee, I guess, was just crimson. My hand that I tried putting over my mouth was just a bloody mess.
Yeah,
My
pictures?
shirt all the way down. No, she never took a picture. She was panicked, right? She came in
Should've
and
done this
cleaned
on
me
Halloween.
up. Right? She come in and cleaned me up, but I guess it was quite a shock to the poor gal. She was
shit.
quite panicked
Well,
because
it's almost like you
looked
cherry
a
pied
zombie.
yourself, dude.
I did, man. There's blood everywhere, man.
God damn.
She put a pad on his face.
a tampon.
Right.
Just fucking. They put
tape the wings to the side.
Yeah, it's like, I just ordered my Red Wings. Look at that.
Ew. Gross, dude.
So, yeah, and I guess you had called. I have no memory of you
The
calling.
weird thing was on Tuesday, because you had said the week before, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'll
No
be there.
problem.
I'm gonna make it there and everything. So we all believed you, because
Right.
I would say 50% of the time you're telling the truth, and the other 50% of the time you're just blowing smoke. So
And I don't know it.
we took you for granted. Like, we're like, all right, well, he's swore up and down that he's going to be on the podcast.
Right.
We're going to have 4 people here. It's going to be a great
Right.
show. He's going to come in and tell us all about his surgery. I call you 20 minutes before the show starts. And I'm not I don't know what to expect. I'm not like sitting there waiting for something. I'm just waiting for you to pick up the phone to go, hey, what's up, brother? What are you doing? I'm on my way.
Right.
I call you, ring, ring, ring. You pick up the phone, and you sound like this. You sound, hello, hello.
Mouth shoved of gauze.
And I'm
man.
like,
I don't even remember this phone call.
I'm like, Pappa J.
This was before the sneeze.
You said, I'll be there to do the podcast on Thursday. And I'm like, what? You're like, bro, Thursday podcast. And I was like, you sound like Joe Biden right now. And you're like, you laughed just like the old guy. And then your wife grabs the phone. I hear in the background, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she grabs the phone. And she's like, hello? And I was like, oh, hey, what's up, Kardashian? And she's like, oh, hey, what's up, Top Z? How you doing today? And I said, well, I'm just calling Jared to find out if he's going to make it to the show or not, because he insisted that he was going to be here. And she's like, no, he mentioned something about doing the show on Thursday. I was like, we never do a podcast on Thursday. And she's like, that's what I told him. But yeah, he's not going to make it. And I was like, put him back on the phone. And she put you back on the phone. And I said, Pappa J. And you're like, I was like, is that a acknowledgement that you heard me call your name? You're like, Thursday. And I was like, have you ever sucked a guy's dick? You're like, yes, on Thursday. And you fucking,
hey,
like,
play the clip.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Dude, I asked you some crazy questions, and you were...
I don't remember none of it.
I don't know. It just sucks because I wish I had the audio of this. I told your wife,
I was out.
Get your camera ready. And she even said, I hope you're recording this. I hope you're recording. And I wasn't, because I was literally just calling to make sure you're going to be at the show, so I didn't even think to record anything. So, needless to say, you were out of it. The most out of it I've ever seen you. You know how sometimes when I'm completely shit-faced on the show, I'm like, man, afterwards everybody's gone home. I'm like, man, Pappa J, would it be cool if you and I just sat back and had a few beers one day? And you always say, yeah, but you know you can't because you're going to be a fucking loose cannon animal and cause havoc and chaos everywhere throughout the entire district of East Mesa.
Right, jail or hospital, and one of them is how I'm going to end that night.
Yes, but I did not expect what I got from you. Now you're here today.
Right.
Looking back on the experience, why did you get your teeth pulled?
Well, the wisdom teeth had to come out because they are wisdom teeth and they were becoming impacted. The other two were due for root canals, but there really wasn't much left of root canal. Yeah. So they just said it'd be easier to take them out with surgically remove them.
Yeah.
And they, if they tried to yank on them with pliers, they'd break and nothing would happen.
Have you learned to brush in the future?
Well, what I mean is, yes, in the future I am going to brush.
Not today.
No, the future.
Mm-hmm.
The future is what you make it.
Meanwhile,
Does
my
it still
gums hurt so fucking bad. Most of the swelling.
Well, you came into the studio with a quarter pounder.
No.
And 2 orders of onion rings.
No.
A McRib.
There you go, Junkie. That's what I had.
And then 2 orders of
chicken
nuggets. 20-piece chicken
now,
nuggets.
I do what I always do.
And 2 large orders of fries.
And lie about
and
the weight.
2 shakes.
You just
2 shakes.
For the babies.
I would also like to mention I brought in Pizza Hut brownie and cookie, and he also ate a bunch of that too.
Right. K-Dog from his job brought in 2 of those. One of them's actual chocolate chip cookie.
Right.
I don't know if he can hold them up. And the other one's a chocolate chip brownie from Pizza Hut.
That's so good.
Drove them all the way from down the other side of town.
Cookie and a brownie.
Look at him. He brought those, and you notice how they're almost all gone already? You ate those, Pappa J. You ate everything.
I took a big dent on the brownie, but I didn't really have much of the cookie.
And you were sitting there, not even before Caden walked in, saying, "Oh, I can't wait to get you down to 200."
206 pounds right now.
You ain't getting to 200 pounds. And not only that, you ain't keeping any more teeth in your face. What runs through your vein? What are you drinking right now?
This is a crappy Diet Coke.
And you're about to probably pull out one of them Code Red Mountain Dews.
Oh, you got Code Red in there?
A bunch of them for you, buddy.
Sugar free.
No. Why does that tell me that you don't care that you had all them teeth pulled out?
Oh, I don't.
Because he lost 10 pounds from it.
Do you know how many teeth I still have left? I mean, really?
Based off what your sister looked like? Not a lot.
You're one to talk, though. Somehow you got 40 teeth, and they always look like they've just been whitened. Look at that.
But I'm going to open my mouth on camera, and I don't do this normally.
Oh, here we go.
And you're about to see the disaster of what my teeth are on the inside.
Hold on, I'm about to get a chub. You're opening your mouth.
Put your zipper back up. Papa J. Button them pants.
That ain't the only thing going up.
Come on, look.
Look at that. Is that
you got no back teeth.
Is that 2 crowns?
You saw that?
And a missing tooth.
Yeah, I got a missing tooth.
Damn.
That was bold. I'm telling you, and I got a lot of crowns. Those aren't cavities. Those are caps and crowns, my friend. And that's from eating candy and sugar and sweets my whole entire life. Because, when you're a latchkey kid,
right,
and you're not taught the right things in order to be independent as a latchkey kid is,
right.
That's why they call them latchkey, because they don't need any help doing anything. The parents are at work all day, and you stay home and take care of yourself.
Right.
Well, my parents were... My parent, because I never met my dad before, or whatever stepdad was there at the time, were always out smoking crack or doing whatever else they were doing. So they couldn't fix me any food.
For the record, your mama did not smoke crack.
All right, Percocets and Oxycontin and all these other things, right?
They ate the laced Halloween candy.
Right, they're the ones that ate the fentanyl. They looked for it on purpose. They tried to find that house.
This one's open.
But meanwhile, I didn't know how to cook. Right, I couldn't do
Right.
mac and cheese. Maybe peanut butter and jelly I could do. But that was like a very special treat. But we always had candy in the house for some reason. So
You still have candy
for
in the
breakfast, there's okay. So there's probably a reason why.
Breakfast, you have a roll of Smarties and a Baby Ruth.
For lunch, it was a pack of Rolos, and then for dinner, it was usually a bowl of cereal.
That sounds just like what his diet is.
But I'm telling you, like my teeth may look this way because I'm so self-conscious about the health. They're not bad anymore, I would say.
Right.
But I am very paranoid that they are going to go bad. Based off my mother's teeth, your sister's teeth.
So do you floss and brush all the time?
I use the water pick every day. The water pick, I just discovered that 3 years ago, so it's not like it's a normal thing in my life. So it's gotten better. I've been to the dentist. They're like, wow, your teeth have improved. I'm like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. I do a little mouthwash and pour a little bit of peroxide in that bad boy. That's what gets them white. You know what I mean? I don't brush with any baking soda because that takes off the enamel. Yeah. This is not a class on how to take care of your teeth. This is just if you're asking me why my teeth are so white and why they look the way they do, I got lucky genetics when it comes to straight teeth. Oh, go ahead and smile, Pappa J. Smile to the camera. Your teeth are straight. Let me see them bottom suckers.
Not the bottom ones.
Oh, that's why you smile with just your top.
Just like Mel Gibson is.
My mother,
bottom teeth are
straight
all
teeth,
up.
unhealthy, missing, but they were always straight.
Well, imagine my horror when I went to the dentist.
You don't talk about my mother like that.
And
you don't call her a whore.
Imagine my horror when I went to the dentist, and he said, "Well, I just did a count, and you have too many teeth to be white trash." So I said to him, "Doc, what can we do about this?" So now I have 27 out of 32 teeth. So now I qualify as white trash.
There you go. You had to find your niche, right? How many cavities do you have?
Currently?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully not.
Why'd you look away? You know.
No, I know.
The dentist was just digging in your mouth. How do you know? How did he not see any?
I feel
or tell
like
you
they
about
just
your cavities?
yanked out anyone that had a cavity.
They didn't want to.
You should see the dentist.
So
really
those
nice
teeth
new
did
boat.
have cavities that they got pulled?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's 4 right there that we know of.
Yeah. Well, the wisdom teeth, I don't know if they had cavities or not, but they had to come out regardless.
I can't believe I opened my mouth on live stream.
Were they hurting you?
Oh yeah, that's why I went to the dentist. I ain't gonna go to the dentist unless I'm in mortal pain.
Do you have a water pick? A $40 water pick you can get on Amazon. It's literally called a water
I ain't gonna
pick.
do that.
The best thing ever. I hate flossing. I can't floss. I've never flossed.
I like chewing on them little floss sticks, man.
I don't. They get stuck between my teeth.
Not me.
My wife is always like, hey, you want one of these? I'm like, go fuck yourself. And she's like, you're an asshole. And I was like, well, I don't want to put that in between my teeth because it gets stuck and then I can't pull it out because it's under my tooth gum and I'm going to yank my tooth out. It's a nightmare.
That's because your teeth are all straight right next to each other.
It is.
Yeah, I got gaps between there. I can actually floss with a toothpick.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Pappa J. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're safe.
Without getting corn husks stuck in them.
Really?
They just fall right the fuck
Dude,
out.
when I eat anything like that has a shell on it, or popcorn especially, for days. Chicken, like if you have nice chicken or nice meat, that shit will get stuck in there until I do that water pick. It's awful, and I'll be digging at it all day. I'll be touching all this machinery, my own dick, my ass cheeks, and I'll just stick my fingers right in my mouth, and it's like, oh man.
I just go like this. And it all
wait, what was that?
And it all goes flying right out.
Do it again.
I can't because it hurts my cheeks.
Do it again.
I can't do it.
Come on, bitch.
It hurts.
You don't swallow?
The old Pappa J would do
swallower.
It hurts.
What the fuck is that noise? It's not a... and it's not a... it's a... Yeah. I can't even do it.
That's corn husk coming out from between my teeth.
I gotta isolate that, dude. This is all I do.
Hurts.
Queef. That's the sound. Stop smiling. Why is your face hurt right now? Look at, he's in pain.
Yeah,
he's in fucking pain. You got any medications? Did you take any medicine after that?
No.
Why?
Percocet?
Oh man.
Opiums?
Why don't you eat Tylenol? Nothing.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah, Robitussin. Mixed with a little bit of vodka.
Right.
Dripping on some
party
tussin.
time.
Oh my God.
Party time.
That is too funny, Pappa J. Well, I don't know. We don't have any commercials for anywhere where you can get your teeth done.
No, not yet.
But I do have commercials to where you can...
Can you imagine them playing this fucking show in a dentist's office? Good Lord.
Well, surprisingly, you didn't say the name of the place you pulled your teeth.
No. I'm not giving any free plugs to Peachtree. Yeah, stick your hand there.
Well, what we can do is we're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be doing some snack time.
All right, one commercial, damn it.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley? Or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos? How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pop's Exotic. first thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
My name is EJ Sparks, and I'm sparking it up and keeping it lit on Big Lip Radio Podcast.
The only thing I love,
Snack time.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Yeah. I love bacon pancakes. You know I've never tried them before, but I've had bacon and I've had pancakes.
Right.
And that syrup mixed with the bacon, holy shit, I could only imagine.
best.
I'm going to try to finagle a way to make some bacon pancakes live on our Christmas episode when we do our Secret Santa.
Secret Santa and bacon pancakes.
I'm
hot
gonna
plate
try
right here?
Something. I have a hot plate. We might have to get a smaller one. That's okay. But one with the lid for sure, because I don't want to splatter in the grease everywhere. But we'll
Right.
try it. We'll see how it does. See how it goes. But I've been dying ever since we had this song to do bacon pancakes. But what we're doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Snack Time, is trying about 4 different snacks, rating them
different
on a
snacks.
scale of 0 to 5, and
0 to
telling
5.
you why. And there will be an MVP at the end of the show. So make sure you tune in to find out which one was our favorite and how outstood everybody else. Pappa J, we have a plethora of snacks.
Plethora of pinatas.
All that are bad for your teeth.
They are.
These are all good.
Look at him. He doesn't even give a shit about the pain anymore. He literally 10 seconds ago, 2
He's like-
minutes ago, he was holding his jaw. Oh, my face is in pain.
You said the magic
Well, don't
word.
worry, he's killing us too. And now your mouth is watering because you're ready to try all
He
this
wants
nasty
candy.
snacks.
It looks amazing. What's that first snack you have there in your hand?
I have right here Brock's. We have 3 different Brock's treats. Is that what it's called? B-R-A-C-H
Brock's.
apostrophe S?
Yep.
Brock's tailgate candy corn. Since we're still in the middle of Halloween and Christmas, right? We
Right.
got that holiday
Bridge
called
that
Thanksgiving.
gap.
That holiday called Thanksgiving. We can still do things like this candy corn
Right.
and caramel apple suckers and all that crazy stuff.
Because it's a fall holiday.
This tailgate candy corn consists of 5 different flavors.
What are those flavors?
First flavor is fruit punch. Second one is vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream.
Third one is popcorn.
Ooh, popcorn.
Fourth one is hamburger.
Ooh, like hamburger.
Fifth one is hot dog.
Hot dogs.
This is what the fact looks
Super
like.
excited.
This was donated to us by Nikki. We all know who she is. She donates a lot
Oh,
of
yeah?
different snacks to the show.
and that's
Big
a Brock's candy?
It is. Big fan of the show. She listens quite a bit, so we
She's
appreciate
the
you.
best.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and I want to pull this bag open at the top.
Yeah. and
Oh, that was the bottom that she popped open. You know how you can feel the air in which
Right,
direction it
right.
pops out? We almost had a bag of candy spill out. I'm going to try to grab one of each flavor. Let's see. We got some weird... Oh, they're all clumped together, dude.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It's like a whole party in
Nikki,
your mouth.
you left them in your car for 3 days before you handed them to us.
She did. Hopefully, I want to try that hot dog flavored water flavor. And the
Hot dog
hamburger.
waterhead.
Oh, I smell that.
What's it smell like?
It smells like a hot dog.
Yeah? Okay, he's trying it right there.
It's all the congealed.
He's got a suspicious
fat
look
from a
on
hot
his
dog.
face.
I don't know if that's a hot dog one. Oh, that's a hamburger.
Is it?
That's a fucking hamburger for sure. Whoa. That's weird. That is strange.
Trying to get these assholes to hurry up so I can get my
Well, they're all
hands on
trying to do the
these
same thing I did. My bad. I started a bad bit.
things. You did. It's a horrible bit. Trying to grab one of each.
Ooh, I got the popcorn one. That was a popcorn.
Sticking your fucking fingers in there.
You're all
disgusting.
molesting the bag. You don't want Jared to stick his dick skinners in there. We know where his has been.
Ooh. Popcorn.
You know, a sweet hamburger isn't that
Oh.
good.
I was just thinking whatever I just had was not good.
Oh. I want the hot dog flavor, bro.
I think I just had the hot dog one. Ugh.
They all start out like candy corn, and
Yep.
the flavor comes in afterwards.
That fruit punch is definitely fruit punch. The popcorn is definitely popcorn. I wonder which one is the vanilla.
I love candy corn
It's the
so
one
much.
with the orange bottom, but like the popcorn white top.
Hmm.
It's pretty good. I just ate it.
Let me look for that hot dog one.
If you find one, give me one too.
It's pink on top.
What'd you call me? This one?
That's pink on bottom.
It's pink on top.
No, it's not.
It's upside
pink
down,
on bottom.
dum-dum.
Oh, so you think a candy corn goes like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
I think a candy corn. This
You're
is
right,
the top
Z.
of the candy corn.
Nope.
It's like a
the
tooth.
top is the white part. Thank
Uh-uh.
you. Yes.
Oh my
Well,
god, are
that's
you
how-
kidding me?
That's how it is
The
in
fang-
actual corn.
Which is the top of your tooth? Is this the top of your tooth, or is this the top of your tooth? Which way?
Ah, you just stumped him.
Yep,
Alright,
fucker.
bad one.
Look at that fucker. He's as smart as he looks.
Eat that asshole.
Dude, these are awful.
For what they are, you
I feel
can
like-
taste what it says, but
I got
it's
a
not
bubblegum
good.
flavor.
That's Kool-Aid
Well, the fruit punch ones are just
or fruit punch.
are
yeah.
straight red. Is there any hot dog ones in here?
You get a lot of buttered popcorn.
Yeah. Let me spread this out. All right, we got 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, 4 color.
Right there.
Hold on, we're missing a color. What color is this one? Holy shit! What is that piece of glass that just balled out of there?
That is a piece of glass. Nikki's trying to kill us. She put fentanyl in our candy.
I'm gonna eat the fentanyl.
Do it.
All right.
This is the bag that you put out of.
You're drunk enough you won't notice.
Uh-huh.
No, you
Halloween.
put it out on the counter and you watch everybody walk by, take a handful, and then they get that awful face of like, what the heck
Dude,
did I
there's
just
only
eat?
there's only 4 colors here, gents.
They scammed
Oh,
us.
there we go. All right. Now, sorry, there is 5 flavors, but the colors are not helpful at all. I wish they had a label on them that said this one's fucking hot dog.
Candy corn on its own is a perfect fall snack, and it's easy a 4.5.
The by itself.
Yeah, just regular old candy corn is a 4.5.
I just got a hot dog one. Tastes like throw up. At first, I was like, it tastes like
That's
a normal
gross.
candy corn, but
It's gross.
because when you see it, the color is like a caramel color and then a red top. Ooh, it's got a little sour kick at the end of it. That's weird. What do you think, K-Dog?
You know, it's not that good, but it is what it says. So I'm gonna say 4 out of 5.
All right, I can agree with that. It's not that good, but it does do what it says. All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Papa J, what about you?
I'm gonna give this.
My handler needs to
I see
handle
how
me
it
a
is.
beer.
I see how it is.
I'm gonna give this because it does say what it is, and
I love how you guys fight to give me a beer.
and it is delicious. It is a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, and I also bet you like sucking farts out the air too, huh?
I totally thought he was going to say, like, sucking dick. I was like, holy shit, K-Dog, that's your uncle.
What I do in my spare time, oh, there's a hot dog. What I do in my spare time is none of your business.
So what score did you give it?
4.
4? And why again? Sorry, I was too busy worried about you
Because
having
it's
me a beer.
delicious.
Whoa.
You're
all right.
gross.
That is pretty strange.
Anybody who don't like that is a friggin' dummy.
What about you, boss
Yeah,
man?
Papa J,
So-
you love sweet meat.
So it is what it is. It tastes like what it is, but it's disgusting. But it is what it said it was. So,
So
it's
instead of a
3.
0, you can give it a 1. You know what I mean? If the flavors
No,
are
it's
disgusting.
It says just what it is. I don't like it, but it's a 3 because it says what
A
it
3
is.
for accuracy.
Right.
I would classify.
I mean, I don't like this aftertaste that's in my mouth. think
I
it's
don't
pretty
either. It's
gross.
awful. And it doesn't
Tastes
mix
like
well with the beer.
smell of Bean Boozled.
All right, the Big Boozled. That's awful. It's like the vomit one and the Band-Aid one, the dirty Band-Aid.
Band-Aid one.
I remember last time I tried the dirty Band-Aid.
You almost puked.
I threw up in his K-Dog's sock drawer when he stays here. Ugh, it was awful. I'm going to throw up now. Ugh. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I told you. I'm about to
Wow,
throw up.
he is. Look at that.
It's disgusting.
Can't
But
handle his beer.
so what you guys said was that because it did what it said, you're giving it a certain score.
Well, I'd give it a lower score.
I'm only going to give
but-
that type of analogy 1 point extra. You know what I mean? If it
Right.
does what it says it's going to do, I feel like it's just 1 point. All those taste like shit.
They do.
They taste like wax.
Popcorn ones taste great.
They ta-
You
it
can have
does-
the rest of that bag.
It doesn't even
Guess-
taste like popcorn. It tastes like complete
does.
asshole. Like I got a butter taste, but
Yeah.
it didn't remind me of popcorn.
what
It
does
It
took-
tasted
Popcorn
like
taste
asshole
like?
to you. When
Like-
was the last time you did that?
2 nights ago.
Okay.
That's where the poop
Wait, you
stain
don't-
is.
Yeah, remember last week when you passed out?
You
Oh,
don't-
that
you don't-
explained the grab mark.
You don't eat out, Eric?
The grab mark.
Shut up. We'll
Yeah,
get
he's got dents on his head. That's
this thing right here.
Zmunny's head is dented, in case
Right.
you're wondering why we're laughing.
So it tastes like I picked a piece of butter off a potato, which is good.
Butter.
Like you know that little square of butter they put on top of a baked potato?
Roadhouse, yeah.
I'd take that sucker off and just eat that. It's great. It's awesome. And that's what that specific one tastes like. But the wax is just too much. I can't handle it.
Candy corn. It's a waxy candy.
I know. But it doesn't. I'd rather have the other original candy corn versus this. And
Oh,
then
me too. That's why I only got a 4 instead of a 4.5.
for that reason, I'm gonna give this a 2.
Damn.
A 2. The flavors were disgusting. At first, when I had that hamburger, I was like, "Oh, this is all right." And then that aftertaste, it was like a chemically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the savory ones aren't as good as the sweet ones.
even the sweet ones. The fruit punch one did taste like fruit punch, but I didn't like that.
Tastes
You know,
like Kool-Aid.
when you get a Hawaiian punch, remember the actual Hawaiian punch brand?
Yeah, you want a Hawaiian punch?
Yeah, right.
I like that the fourth ingredient is shellac.
Shellac. Well, I guess this is the one we're trying next.
I don't really
ladies
want to
and
try it
gents.
next, but
We have the Brock's mellow cream caramel apple
Ooh,
candies.
a caramel apple candy.
Yeah, just like the candy corn, but instead it's the caramel apple. Oh, what are the normal flavors of this? Because don't they have like a normal chunk that's like this?
the pumpkins.
Yeah, the pumpkins. That's what I'm thinking
remember
of.
those pumpkins? Yeah.
But I don't know
But
what
those
that
are just
flavor
sugar.
is. Yeah, I don't know what that flavor is. So I got 2 different ones right here.
I do always gain a pound on Tuesday nights.
They're shaped like apples instead of the pumpkins
I'll
that you
say
get.
I've had these before. I'd like to throw that out there.
Oh, it smells like turds.
And they're
Like when your dog comes inside from taking a shit and decides to scoot his ass on the ground on the carpet to wipe his ass.
Right.
And then you're like trying to clean it up, but you get that whiff of shit. That's what this smells like.
No, it smells like
No.
caramel apples.
Like when I
dude.
stick
A
my
wax
finger in my
warmer.
belly button and then I pull it out and I smell it. It smells like this.
that just means
If
don't
they
clean
made a
yourself good enough.
candle caramel apple, this is what it would smell like.
It
And
smells
tastes
just like
like.
this.
It tastes like.
Like I gauge my ears, and when I clean off the wax around the gauges of my earrings and smell my fingers, it smells like this.
Alright, I'll go first since I've had these before.
All right.
They're good. I like them, but after about like
Little
5
louder, man.
Am I not?
Come on, a little louder.
I have to move this.
Oh, okay.
After about like 5
There
of them,
you go.
they get overwhelming and just taste horrible.
Oh, I can imagine. You couldn't sit around and eat a bag of these.
I've had the bag ever since like the start of October, and I haven't finished it. So for that,
He hasn't finished it.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, huh?
Mm-mm.
What about you,
It
Papa J?
smells more like caramel apple than what it tastes.
Have you tried the individual sections? Because you got a brown.
I did.
And then a red section.
Right.
I just held up to the camera.
Did you get the green one?
Right. One side's
Is
the
there a
booty
green one?
tang.
Yeah,
the other
there's
side's
green
the
one.
Let me get a
booty
green
hole.
one. Let me see.
To me, it tastes the same. Maybe a little sweeter, but
All right.
And but he's right. I give it a 3. It's not great. It's not bad. I'd rather have caramel candy corn. I would rather have the pumpkins. But you know what are you gonna do? And the fourth ingredient is shellac. So you can wax your floors with them.
Shellac.
Just as you need to.
Your shits are going to be greasy when they come out.
Yeah, right? Woo! Go slide right out.
Woo! What's up with your sounds tonight, dude?
Yeah.
Woo!
I think he's still a little loopy from the dentist.
Right?
He's
No.
losing another tooth.
What do you
My
think, boss
gums
man?
hurt.
These were a little bit better than the last one,
Oh, you're fucking insane.
and I didn't care for them, but I'll give them a 3 because they taste just like a caramel apple. They're, I don't know, they're just not that great of a snack.
You said a 3?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you, I agree with Eric when he says these are better than the last ones. Because maybe it's
They have flavor.
maybe I'm not looking for a hot dog or a hamburger taste in these ones. I know I'm getting an apple flavor. The apple flavor, whether you get the green one or the red one, it shows through.
Yeah.
You could taste the apple. And then the undertaste is that brown caramel. That's not bad at all. It's not my favorite. My cheeks are sweating now. I've only had 3 of them.
It was pure sugar.
But I feel like because of all the fucking sugar, my cheeks under my eyes are sweating. And I've had to wipe them a few times. I'm with Caden when he also says, hey, I can only eat 5 at a time. I can't finish the bag.
You've already had 48% of your sugar intake for the day.
That's a lot, and I'm drinking beer on top of it, so that's not a good thing. Diabetes for sure is in my future, especially if I keep doing the show
Tonight.
You're direct.
But
by midnight.
That flavor is all right. I enjoy that flavor. It's not the best. Would I take it over the normal candy corn?
No.
That's a hard one, because candy corn is not my favorite, regardless.
Candy corn's a love it or hate it snack.
The weird thing is I can eat a few pieces of candy corn, but a few pieces, just a regular old candy corn. I can't sit there and munch on it like I've seen some other people do. I don't mind it, but I can only take it in little strides. And
I can eat a whole bowl of
this
candy
has
corn.
that same effect, but I like the flavor of this better, so I'm going to have to give it a 3.5. 3.5, middle of the road. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't go running to this if I saw it at a party, especially if something else was out there, but not bad. Not bad. What do we got next? We all gave our scores?
Yeah. Do you want to trade that for a different Brock's?
No.
I see a better Brock's up there that I'm pretty sure we'll all give a 5.
What Brock's?
Right there. Very top, red bag. No. Straight
this
up.
is Bean Boozled.
No. Red bag, buddy. See it?
Buddy.
It's all the way at the back. Right there. That is a Brock's product.
It is, dude. Okay, so we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade out this
Trade it?
candy corn funfetti.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I've had too much wax today.
I'm telling you,
Just thinking,
my insides are all coated in wax, but we're about to have more wax, by the way.
No, actually, these aren't waxy.
If my AC goes out on the ride home, I'm gonna start smelling like a wax warmer.
We are gonna
You
trade it
smell like a
out
bathroom.
for these Brock's Christmas nougat.
I love Christmas.
My gosh, this is quite the treat. It's a peppermint flavor, so we already know what it's gonna taste like. Let's just see if it holds up to what we've been tasting. So we went from Halloween to a little bit of Thanksgiving to Christmas, and these Brock's candies.
Right.
I feel like I just heard somebody yell at me.
I heard that too. I think it was your chair.
That's
Yeah,
my
it was
chair.
your chair.
Here you go.
Ah!
Here, catch this one.
Ah!
Here, what about this one?
Ah!
You can't catch. Open your mouth.
Ah!
Here, open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Ow!
So these come individually wrapped.
Look at these.
Okay, so these look like hard peppermints except for they're soft, and they have a Christmas tree
There's
in
a
the middle of them.
Christmas tree in the middle, dude. Fucking half a point for me right there alone. Smell them. Oh, it smells like your grandma's little
This may be
buttermints.
too much for my gums right now, though.
The buttermints, dude. It smells like it. Ooh,
Peppermint.
the butter peppermints. Ugh. Oh, you're gonna pull some teeth out with this. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
That peppermint taste reminds me of when you leave a Mexican restaurant and you get the little candy.
The buttermints. That's what those are. Where they melt in your mouth and not in your butt.
Uh-oh. Is that too spicy for you?
Look at him. Is he high right now? Why is he bending over so much? Pappa J literally just got up out of his seat and started bending over.
I don't know if the mic caught it up, but when he bent over, he's like,
Careful, you're gonna bust a clot.
your teeth are gonna fall out.
You're gonna bust a clot, bro.
This ain't gonna bust a clot.
What? Ew.
Oh, yeah, a little 8-year-old boner running around the house.
You know, this food hurts to eat. It's super good, but like it stabbed my mouth a few times.
What?
It's soft, bro.
That's a nougat.
It
Yeah,
hurts.
it's nougat.
It
I don't know.
hurts.
What do you think, Eric?
So I used to eat
I can
bags.
breathe.
I used to eat bags
Right,
of these.
close your nose.
So these are a 5. I used to love these all the time. I still
Holy
do.
crap. That's like your grandma's candy right there. You know what I mean? She'll have it in a bowl hanging outside. You just go grab one.
Definitely old people candy.
You said a 5?
Yeah, these are 5.
Why?
They have a good flavor to them. They got a little bit of sugar, which is nice.
Well, you said about my wife.
What?
That she has a little flavor to her.
Little
And
bit of
she's-
sugar.
And she's kind of nice.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you said it.
Okay, look.
Just repeating what she said last night.
Oh,
Dude.
gross.
Wow.
Dude, if you had a wife, I'd be talking about banging her too. Don't worry.
It's all right.
If you had a wife, it'd be a husband. Anyway,
I'd talk about banging him too.
Don't be jealous.
first peppermint of the season. I have no choice.
Good call.
I have to give it a 5. I'm all excited now. I'm all ginned up for Christmas.
It makes me think of Christmas decorations.
And it is nougat. It's nougaty. It's friggin' awesome. It's a 5. God damn it.
K-Dog, what'd you give it?
Can you hear that?
I thought Halloween was over.
I hear kids screaming in the
Hold
background.
on, give your score.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong? Somebody's at the door? All right.
No, it's
while-
probably the police again.
While the hosts go give their get the door, I'll give my score. This is a very delightful treat, this nougat. It's not bad. It's very tasty. And like Eric said, it clears out your nostrils, your nose. It comes individually wrapped. I like the decoration. I like the texture. It starts off tricking you because when you squeeze it, Amazon? Oh, it's for Caitlin?
Ended up on their doorstep.
I'm gonna. Oh no! I was gonna say I'm gonna open Caitlin's package on air, my wife, but it might be a present for me, so I don't want to do that. But
Close
yeah,
your eyes. I'll open it.
overall, I'm gonna give this a 5 as well. It is the first peppermint of this season. It's really good, really enjoyable, and I could eat the whole bag. It doesn't hurt your teeth at all. It definitely clears out your nose. I'll tell you that much. So go pick up a bag of these Brock's Christmas nougats.
Yeah, it'll take you a while to get them all done by Christmas.
I don't know. I feel like I could knock out that bag tonight. I think I might. The next thing we're going to try.
Wait, I haven't given my score.
I thought you did.
I had to go door.
Oh, okay. What's your score, Kato?
Well, I'm sorry to ruin the perfect 5s, but
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to have to give it a 4 out of 5.
Oh.
For the only reason.
Hope you get into a
The
car
Christmas tree
accident
shape?
on the way home.
Is that a problem?
You know, Pappa J, I hope you crash your bike again. Anyways.
Again. I hope you go get more teeth pulled, dumbass.
Hope you get them knocked out by the asphalt.
Nah, but they're good. I love the flavor. It's just when I took a bite, it stabbed my gums, and
that's weird.
It's nougat.
You know, that
It's
could
like
be
getting stabbed by a pillow. What are you talking about?
no, like it was like blunt, and it like pushed my gums in, and it kind of sucked. I ain't gonna lie.
Kind of like my penis.
That could be a burn mark from that pizza you ate earlier.
What pizza?
A penis is what he said.
Oh, okay. Well, that I understand.
Penis you ate
anyways,
earlier.
so yeah, 4 out of 5.
All right, that's not a bad score. I'll appreciate it. Next thing and last thing we got on today's agenda for snack time is one of my favorite types of energy drink.
All right.
Brands, I would say.
C4.
It's C4. Now, any of the C4 flavors, they got the Skittle, they have the Starburst. They have
C4 shits all over Bang.
C4 is better than anything else. Now, I've heard a lot of people say when they drink a C4 energy drink, they feel the tingles in their forearms, and that's because of all the
Carcinogens?
Yes, and
carcinogens.
Beta Power, right? And then there's creatine in here. It's literally meant for working out. Vitamin B12. There's 250% of your daily value of vitamin B12. Niacin alone is 190% of your daily value.
Yeah,
Niacin is good for cardiovascular health.
Right,
by the
Opie
way.
goes through about 2 of those a day.
Potassium, 340 milligrams. It's got a lot of good stuff in here, but again, it's an energy drink, so you're probably taking a lot of shit with that other good stuff as well, because we know they're processed in a factory. But this flavor is called Mango Foxtrot. When you pick these up from Circle K,
MF, that's motherfucker.
Mango
Foxtrot,
right? And they have a little picture of the Warriors on the side here, the military. If you buy one of these, a can of this goes and gets sent overseas to the people who are serving our
Wounded
country.
Warrior program?
Yeah, so that flavor is Mango Foxtrot, by the way. My favorite flavor is their Icicle Berry flavor. It is really good, and I drink that almost every day.
Only pour me a little bit, please.
I discovered C4 at WrestleMania this year in Dallas, Texas.
Well, that's right. You had your you were inside of the C4 ring getting
Right.
your 3D video taken.
I was.
It's pretty cool, man.
And they were just handing out C4 like it was herpes. Yeah, everybody had some.
I was gonna say we've tried this 2 years ago on the show too. By the way,
this flavor?
Not this flavor.
Oh,
this is the new flavor. We've tried C4 energy drinks: the Skittle flavor, the Starburst red and pink flavor. Flavor Flav.
I want to mention our taste is going to be thrown off, and it's
Because of
not
that
gonna
peppermint.
taste like
That
nothing.
peppermint. Get a few swigs in there. Wash that peppermint out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wash that peppermint right out of my mouth.
Because each time I take a drink, it tastes different. Do you guys taste any mango?
Pour a little
I do
bit.
taste mango.
When I breathe out my nose after I take a drink, I can definitely get that mango hint.
It is very sour though. I'll take Skittles and Starburst C4 over this any day of the week.
All right, there you go. I got the full flavor. It's got that zero sugar flavor.
I don't like that zero sugar flavor.
That's too strong of a zero sugar flavor.
You're right, because normally, or all C4s are zero sugar.
Right.
But they can mask that artificial sweetener taste, because they got to put something in there to sweeten it.
Somehow, yeah.
So it's not pure sugar, it's artificial sweetener, which is even worse than pure sugar, I feel like.
Oh.
Right. Skittles and Starburst flavors, they did a really good job of making it taste exactly like the candy without that horrible aftertaste. This has the aftertaste, although the front taste isn't too bad. I will actually give this a 3.
Ooh, surprising.
Right, it's pretty high for me for a sugar-free energy drink.
K-Dog, what'd you give it?
I'm going to give it a 2. That
You're gonna-
zero sugar flavor is way too strong. Not really a big fan of it.
What about you, Eric?
You know, I'm right there with him. That sugar-free flavor is just not good. But it does have a lot of zing right off the bat.
It hits
So
you. It
it's-
wakes you up.
It does, but it's that aftertaste. Like, I hate that aftertaste.
Yeah, it's not that good.
And so I'm going to give it a 2.
Well, I might be a little biased
I was going to say, because you drink this all
towards
the time.
this, but I drink.
And you're used to the C4 formula.
I am, but the flavor is what I'm going to base it off of, not necessarily the power it has behind it or zero sugars, artificial sweetener.
You mean the natural
the
flavor?
mango foxtrot, right? Whatever the flavor
What does
foxtrot
the
is.
foxtrot taste
Foxtrot.
Right.
I don't know what flavor that is. Maybe I'm assuming whenever I say foxtrot, I picture a fox shitting in the woods and they take it and stir it up with whatever liquid they have.
Definitely tastes like that.
Mango foxtrot. I get the mango flavor, but to be fair, the other flavors of C4 are way better than this. Like you said, Pappa
Right.
J, way better. Now, I'm not a mango fan. I don't necessarily enjoy mangoes. I don't go sit there and try mango flavored anything on purpose.
Oh, mango and pineapple, I'm a big fan of.
Pineapple is one of my favorites, but mango I could live without. And this tastes like mango. Maybe in a few minutes I'll get that energy kick like a C4 has, but just based off flavors, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5. A 3 out of 5. Not my favorite. There's other energy drinks even besides C4 that I would take over this. Like the Rockstar Punched. I would take that. It's got a lot more flavor.
But the Rockstar Punch isn't sugar-free.
I know.
That's a very, very good energy drink.
It is. And then the Monster Juiced. That's not sugar-free.
It's another good one.
I know, but I'm just saying there's a lot of other energy drinks in general I would take over this specific
Red
flavor.
Monster
No,
is
Red
suing
Bull.
pain.
I'd take
Red
a Red
Bull is
Bull
probably
way over this
on
thing.
the
I've
bottom.
gotten so used to Red Bull, dude.
Oh, I can't deal that. It tastes like a penny. Like I'm
I
drinking
get it.
a
You're
fucking
100%
penny.
right.
Ugh.
You're 100% right.
So it's like smoking. Like when you first try it, you're like, "What the fuck is this? This is disgusting." But then you're craving it,
Right.
And you just get used to that flavor. It's like alcohol, beer, anything that.
Nobody takes a sip of beer, their first sip of beer, and goes, "Oh my god, this is wonderful."
Is fucking awesome. They're looking for the effect that the beer and the cigarettes and the
right.
alcohol give you, and they can deal with the taste.
maybe one of
Coffee is the
these.
same way. Coffee is fucking disgusting. If you just put on a pot of coffee, go to
Right.
your cabinet, don't mix it with anything, and
Don't
drink it.
Put it in any of that
It
pussy
is so
shit.
bitter.
It is not something you should normally be drinking, but we
Right.
like the effects that it causes, and our brain tells us, hey, we're willing to tolerate the disgusting
And
flavor
you,
of
and
this.
you end up developing a taste
Exactly,
for it.
developing a taste. And so this doesn't have that. What I went ahead, did I get my score 3 out of 5? Yeah. I went ahead and I mixed this Mango Foxtrot with this Kilt Lifter beer.
All right, this is going to be interesting.
And normally when I do that, it tends to brighten my mood and it gives me a
does.
little better score. But I don't know. This looks fucking funky. I'm going to show you in the cup right here.
Curdled?
Oh, snap.
It didn't curdle. It looks like a Coca-Cola without any carbonation.
It looks like iced tea.
It's really light, and Kilt Lifter is normally dark. I'm showing all you guys.
Yeah.
Kilt Lifters are
Looks like
dark.
a shot of
beer.
whiskey.
But yeah, exactly. It looks like whiskey in the bottom of this. Let me go ahead and try this sucker right now. That's very deceiving.
Now you're going to be awake tonight.
Very deceiving, my dudes.
What do you think?
If Kilt Lifter had an energy drink,
Yes.
this would be that. It tastes like the multi bold flavors of Kilt Lifter with the zero fake sugars of C4. The mango is still there. I still get that mango taste.
All right.
It is not bad at all. It's really good. I'm gonna have to give that a 4 out of 5. Now maybe it's because it's beer mixed with C4.
Right.
Beer is one of my favorite things in the world right now because I've developed a taste. But that is pretty tasty. It's tastier than it is by itself. Ladies and gents, we do have to announce one last thing.
Yeah, smack time.
Before we move on to our next segment. We need to announce the MVP for snack time
Right.
tonight. I think I know what it is. Why are you about to throw stuff at me? Pappa J, why you keep squinting?
Because I'm trying to see the time.
Here.
Hey, that's nice.
You see the time now?
Oh, it's right here, buddy.
I think we all can agree here tonight
Right.
that the Brock's Christmas Nuggets are the MVP for tonight's show snack time.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, and
Can't wait for Christmas.
I'm so excited for Christmas,
Do you have your lights up?
No.
Do you have your lights up?
Yeah.
Weekend
Right.
after that. Yeah, he still has his Halloween
Go, I
lights
got my
up.
fucking lights up. Go look. Go fucking look.
I forgot about that.
And I got lights in the game room, and I got my Christmas ball, and I got my Christmas ceramic tree over there with next to my Halloween ceramic
But
tree.
you never put that away.
Yeah, but it's up.
It's true.
Why would I?
There?
It's up, man. It's right there. You know what else is up?
What?
Pappa J's pee-pee.
My A1C.
Your A1C, his blood pressure, his cholesterol,
That's
everything.
all of it.
Everything you could imagine is
It's
up.
all up except for the penis.
You know what usually calms it down?
Oh, what's that?
Video games.
Ooh.
So why don't you guys go ahead and listen to a few commercials where you can get some video games, and when we come back, we'll be doing some nostalgia.
Oh, man.
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the...
You are listening to Arizona's favorite professional wrestler, Mr. Classic, and you are listening to Big Lip Radio.
Eric looks like he's gonna punch me. I saw him ball up his hand.
He's ready.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is called nostalgia. Yeah, ha ha ha. That's where I like to relive my past, and a lot of my past has to do with video games. Got me through a lot of hard times, which many of you out there can probably relate to. It's the one thing that never tells you no.
Right.
Video games. And what I like to do is come up with one clue
One clue
from one video game,
for one video game.
about 30 seconds long.
About 60 to 90 seconds long.
And all you have to do is go to all of our social media and guess the name of this game. Now, we're going to review last week's. Last week, we had a clue, and I felt like it stumped a lot of you. We didn't have anybody guess in the chat. We didn't have anybody guess on social media, and normally we have 10 to 15 different people guessing the name of this game. So I think we stumped them. Without further ado, let's review last week's before we do the new clue. You ready, Pappa J?
Absolutely.
Sounds like somebody's getting done. It almost sounds like a knockoff of Mario.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Nostalgia.
I'm going to guess. I have a guess. Is it Banjo-Tooie?
No.
Damn.
Any guess, boss man?
No.
What about you, K-Dog?
No, but it sounds super familiar.
It does. Now, Pappa J, you're the closest so far. You said Banjo-Tooie.
Right, what's the other one? Banjo
What's the very...
Kazooie?
There you go. Papa J, you got it correct. This is indeed an audio clip from Banjo-Kazooie. Came out in 1997. Now, Banjo-Kazooie was a part of the cast of Diddy Kong Racing as well, which is another popular video game on the Nintendo 64. It was developed by Rare, It featured a male bear named Banjo and his friend, a large female red bird named Kazooie, which is why you always see Banjo and the Kazooies on his back. They're both controlled by the player. And let's see, Banjo-Kazooie came out June 29th, 1998, my friend.
Dang.
Yes. They have the latest release
For
is
the Nintendo 64. No.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. The latest release was Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. 11th of November in 2008 was the last time a Banjo-Kazooie game was released. But do not worry if you did not get a chance to guess on last week's. We have a brand new one just for you. A brand new clue, and all you got to do is go to all of our social media at BigLipRadio. It doesn't matter which social media it is. Type the name of this game anywhere. Or if you're old school, DM us. Or even old schooler, hit us up via email, podcast@BigLipRadio.com with the answer. And I'll make sure you pick a prize
Or you can
from the
mail
BigLipRadio
us
prize vault.
at 100.
Yeah? Go ahead.
No,
What's
I'm
your
not gonna
address?
Give out your address.
Oh, mine? You don't even know my address.
Yeah,
You just remember how to get here.
Yeah. Turn the right and the left.
298 North 500th Way.
Right.
Right. So without further ado, let's listen to this week's Clue.
Hey, get your face out of my face! Off the road and onto the sidewalk!
Nostalgia.
Yes, if you think you know what that game is based off that clue, go to all our social media at BigLipRadio and type the name of this game in there. Any ideas,
Another
Pappa
one
J?
has me stumped. If I was to guess, the voiceover has confused the shit out of me, but I'm going to say like Vigilante 8 or something.
What about you, boss man?
I was thinking a GTA game.
A GTA game? What about you, Kato?
No clue.
Well, I could tell you're both on the right track.
Yeah.
Especially when you say GTA style game.
Yeah.
This game came out, I want to say, on the Nintendo GameCube, as well as PS2 and possibly the Xbox. I can't give away too much more. I might confuse you guys.
Do you believe how well the PS2 sold?
Oh, I know.
155 million units.
PS2 is freaking awesome. You understand that?
And it was actually the weakest of its generation. The GameCube had a stronger graphics card, and the
Xbox had more processing
Xbox
power.
had a lot more and hardware tricks like lighting effects and stuff.
They had everything. You could listen to music on your Xbox while playing a video game.
A 20 gig hard drive built into the Xbox. You could download. You could rip your CDs to the original Xbox and use that for your background
For your
music on
audio
games.
soundtrack
Right.
instead of playing Need for Speed Underground with that soundtrack, Riders on the Road. Remember that song?
You know, if they
And
just
Snoop
made them, though,
Dogg?
that they wouldn't all break, it would have been better.
What'd you say?
All the Xbox. All
I
the
got
original
mine
Xbox
works
will break.
fine.
But they're all going to have a lifespan problem.
No way.
Why do you say that?
Because there's a design flaw in the unit.
What's the
No
design
way.
flaw?
It causes it to overheat and then red ring of death.
Well, that's a 360.
That's a 360.
That was after
This
the
guy.
fact. Who has a 360?
Xbox sucks. Gotta get a
He's
PS.
as smart as he looks.
Who do you think makes Xbox? A PC manufacturer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Jesus. When people tell me to get a PC instead of an Xbox, I look at them and say, I have a PC. It's my
Right.
Xbox.
It's the Xbox.
I don't have to worry about half the shit PC players have to worry about,
Right.
which is graphics card, RAM, power
Compatibility.
supply, all this junk. I just buy one thing every 10, 15 years.
Right.
That's it. That or other people buy it for me. My last two Xboxes I haven't had to buy. Thank God.
You didn't buy your 360 or Xbox One?
No, remember Paulie gave that to me. It was the
That's
day one
right.
edition for my birthday
That's
when it
right.
first came out. It was so cool. I got lucky. I got a lot of good friends, a lot of good family over here.
What a jerk.
But
I'm taking the Christmas present back.
why?
'Cause you get too lucky.
You stop, dude.
Yeah, too lucky.
Quit it. Speaking of lucky, my friend, my wife keeps trying to surprise me with dates,
Yeah.
like surprise dates. A couple months ago,
All right.
we went to the Arizona Cardinals game, but it was supposed to be a surprise for me.
Right.
She's like, hey, we got a surprise date coming up on Sunday, so don't plan anything. You're not going into work, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, I have a guy at work who's trying to sell me his season tickets to this Arizona Cardinals game on
Yeah.
Sunday, the same exact date. And it kind of clicked 2 days before we went. And I was like, honey, are we going to the Cardinals game? She's like, how the fuck do you you know? right.
I saw the credit card.
And no, I don't. She's the money holder. She holds all the money. She has all the accounts. I don't got to worry about a thing.
Right.
I just go make the money. And
she
put
bought
it
all
in.
that?
Do you see my game room?
Right.
I'm not worried about what she keeps track of. I got everything I want. I'm not complaining at all. But I seem to be kind of a present guesser or a surprise guesser.
Right.
Yeah,
just tonight.
We've always been good at guessing presents.
We have. Before the podcast, I was in there taking a deuce, and my wife walks in. She's like, "Hey, don't plan anything for December 9th." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Because it's a surprise date." And right away, I said, "Listen, just because you want to take me to Adam Sandler show doesn't mean you have to tell me it's a surprise." She's like, "You fucking asshole."
Steffi just went to that show this weekend.
Yes. So that was at the top of my mind because, Stephanie, my sister,
Right.
we're in a group text with my other sister, and she was talking about how fun it was, and she was at the show giving us pictures and everything, and so that was the first thing in my head when my wife said surprise date on a Sunday. And I was like, don't tell me. So I guessed it right off the bat. No, my sister did not tell me or give me any clues or hints or saying you should do this or I'm going to tell your wife that. I literally guessed that because that was at the top of my mind. So we're going to see Adam Sandler when he comes into town.
Damn.
But what we need to do, gents, is handle some business.
Take care of some business.
Handle some show business, my guys. One of our favorite things in the entire world is Christmas, right?
Hell yeah.
Do you like Christmas, Pappa J?
I love Christmas.
Do you like Christmas, boss man?
Not at all.
Get the fuck out. Do you like Christmas, Kato?
Love Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that everybody who's ever heard of Christmas absolutely loves Christmas.
Right.
Why do you like Christmas, Pappa J?
It's celebrating the birth of sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, he's full of it.
A lot of people don't even know what that is. A lot of people now in 2022 do not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Christmas is the all-American holiday. First of all, it does have religious roots, just like our country.
It does.
But it's also rooted deep into capitalism and materialism, two things I highly support. So anybody who bitches about the commercialization, which is another thing I support of Christmas, can kiss my ass. It's all part of the wonderfulness of the movies and the music and the food and the presents is the best.
Now, Santa Claus by himself, that name, Santa Claus, he's a saint. Saint Nicholas.
Nick.
Saint
Right.
Nicholas. And you know what he stands for?
Truth, justice, and the American way.
Get the fuck out of here. No, he was the one that provided presents to all the little kids who couldn't afford presents back in the day and didn't have family, didn't have anywhere to go at the orphanages. And this is from the movie itself, right?
Right.
He was the one that brought cheer and joy and spread the word of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Much like Mormons do.
Yeah.
That's too funny. We're going to get canceled again, doing our own podcast in my own studio.
All right. We'll just print them on the CDs and pass out the CDs. Fuck them.
Right. So, why do you like Christmas, boss man?
Because family comes together.
That's good.
And all the Christmas lights.
Okay, that's a good one.
All right.
What about you, K-Dog? Why do you like Christmas?
The feeling, just everything's Christmas music. It's cold out. It's always cloudy. It looks cool. Just cool.
Have you ever had a Christmas without forcibly going somewhere to where there is snow? Have you just woken up one Christmas morning, any of you, and there's just been a white Christmas?
Well,
Yes.
I lived in Minnesota until I was 16.
Dreaming of a white Christmas. Well, let me tell you
K-Dog
something.
lived in Flagstaff for a
Okay.
while.
Kate's been there.
What's snow?
Snow, S-N-E-W, snoo. That's what's on
When
your
you're
chest
native
every
of
morning
Phoenix,
you
you
wake
don't
up.
see it.
What?
I said when you're native here in Phoenix, you don't see
Well,
it.
it snowed here in Mesa before.
Not a lot.
I've seen
every
it.
20
Not in Tempe.
I've looked up at Superstition Mountains and seen that motherfucker covered in snow.
Right.
Well, that's
And
on top, not down here.
I've seen everything. There's pictures. Last year, I'm pretty sure it snowed here in Mesa.
It snowed
but
in
it's not.
Scottsdale.
It's not the normal Christmas snow. It's snow that lasts for 10 minutes because Arizona's so hot. We get it. But I've woken up plenty of times on Christmas morning because I lived in Minnesota from the years of '88 all the way up until 2002, and it's some of the best feeling ever, knowing you have no school, it's Christmas break, it's Christmas morning, you're about to get a bunch of new toys, presents, video games, whatever it is, and you have all this time to just play. There's so many memories that come to me when it has to do with Christmas. Your mom, my grandma, the one who thinks you're a fat bitch that's going to die.
What?
She decorates to the max. Her own inside of her house, the whole outside.
She taught us how to love Christmas.
She has this Christmas village that I've kind of inherited pieces of before she had to sell a lot of it. And this Christmas village filled her whole house. She had shelves specifically built so she could keep this Christmas village up year-round. And just during the summertime, she'd bring a sheet over the Christmas village, so it would just hide it, so it looked like normal, like window panes or whatever. But some of the greatest memories come from Christmas, and we like to continue that tradition, that celebration. We like to have our own version of Big Lip Radio Christmas, and how we do that is what we like to call Secret Santa.
Right.
Pappa J's Secret Santa is one of my favorite things in the entire world, and we started doing this about 5 years ago, I feel like.
I think every year the show's been active, which is most years for the last 13.
I know it started off where you and I at least exchanged gifts with one another, but then we've turned it into something during this new rendition of Big Lip Radio that we started.
We've had so many guest hosts through the years.
We have guest hosts, we have family members that have been on the podcast, and we like to include them in a lot of our favorite traditions, and this is one of them. The Big Lip Radio presents the annual Secret Santa Christmas gift exchange.
Right.
What we like to do is gather up all the friends and family that we know that want to partake, write their names down on pieces of paper, put it in a hat, and then have each person draw out a name from the hat. And what they do is keep that secret. They don't tell nobody. That's why it's called Secret Santa. And then on the day of, we will exchange gifts and find out who got who what. Or at least play a game where we guess to see who got who what.
This year, by the way, the Secret Santa episode, got my calendar out, will be December 20th.
Yes.
2022.
So tonight we're specifically going to discuss who's going to be in the Secret Santa on November 22nd.
Next week
we're going to draw names for the Secret Santa.
Right.
And then on December 20th, we're going to do the Secret Santa gift exchange. So we have plenty of great episodes coming up for us, and I'm pretty excited. So one thing
do you have paper and pen?
I have notes on my cell phone that I'm about to take.
Okay, that'll work.
So Pappa J, we need to figure out a few things.
Right.
First thing is who's going to join Secret Santa? Who are we going to let be in this? Because it's our thing, right? It's Big Lip Radio thing. I'm not afraid to say, hey, get the fuck out of here. You're an asshole.
Get to step and we don't like you.
But it is our thing. So we need to find out who we want to invite and as well as discuss, is there like limits if we're going to have price limits, you know, what we can, what we can't do type of thing. If we're ever going to find out who got us these gifts or if we're going to do a secret game of put your hand in the box and feel what kind of Christmas present it is and try to guess it, and and then you get to find out who got you type of thing. First off, let's start. Who are we inviting? K-Dog, are we inviting K-Dog?
No.
K-Dog's a shoe-in.
K-Dog.
If he wants to be part.
Oh, of course.
Do you want to be a part of this, K-Dog?
Of course.
Sweet. Boss Man?
Oh, fuck no.
No? All right.
No, Boss Man's got to be in.
I know. He was serious. He wasn't even going to say, I'm just kidding. He was just going to let us say no to see how big of an assholes we're about to be. That's what he's doing right now. He's trying to do that woman thing where he reverses it and makes us look like the asshole, even though he also said no.
Should we set a rule? You have to be featured on at least one Big Lip Radio episode.
Yeah. These people,
okay.
You're good, K-Dog.
Right,
These people that we're about to mention have been on the Big Lip Radio podcast at least once within the last 2 years, we'll say.
Right.
Last 2 years. Because we don't want people who hasn't been on in years. I mean, we might have a special guest if I can finagle somebody, like maybe Humphrey. Humphrey's been on the last year.
Humphrey's been on.
Paulie D.
Paulie D
he
has
hasn't
not,
been on.
but we can
Disney.
make room if
Dan from Kleenex.
Dan from
I was
Kleenex.
thinking
These
him.
are all great people that aren't here anymore.
Right,
They're just
Dan
not
is
here.
up in Washington.
A lot of these people watching us right now, all
Paulie
50,000.
D's, may he rest in peace. He's passed away.
Yeah, Humphrey made an appearance for our 200th episode of Big Lip Radio. So, Humphrey, should we put him down?
Yeah, if he wants to be here, I'd love to have him here.
All right, what I'm going to have to do is after the podcast, obviously, is get with these people and find out if they want to be a part of this. So,
Remember Spencer?
Spencer? Ooh,
Remember
decent.
Spence?
But he hasn't been on for like 10 years.
12, right? The first year we were on.
He was like one of my bestest friends
He
in
was
college.
great.
Well, I'll put him on the list and we'll keep him tentative in case somebody doesn't show up. D. Spencer. All right, so we got so far K-Dog, Hump, Spencer, Boss Man. You want in?
Sure.
All right, sure. Why aren't you so happy?
Ball humbug.
What gifts did you get last year?
Wow, look at that.
What an asshole.
I'm trying to remember.
Do you even know who got you last year?
Yeah.
Who?
You.
Okay.
I got an Eagle 5 license plate.
There you go.
I got an Atari box pin set.
There you go. And there's a couple other
That's
things.
pretty good.
Nothing crazy. Now we don't try to.
That's what I remember.
We don't try to make people feel shitty and spend thousands.
You were
of,
just a second ago.
Well, because you're trying to be an asshole and say that we don't. This is not fun.
What'd I get you?
I don't remember.
Beer? You got me. And it was the Empire Strikes Back for the original Atari with box and instruction book, as well as a Punch and Chewy tin sign.
Oh, look at you, Pappa J.
All right.
See, people care. That's all I have to say. That's all that proves is people care besides me.
Right.
I'm too shit-faced most of the time, so I can't remember anything. All right, so we got K-Dog, Hump, Spencer, Bossman. You're in, Pappa J?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Pappa J. Zmunny is obviously in, whether anybody is or isn't.
Slay Zombie.
Oh, yeah, we'll check with Slay Zombie.
Check with Slay Zombie.
Like everything
Which
Slay
is
Zombie.
Stu, by the way.
Right.
Slay
Stupid
Zombie.
idiot.
Should we do Cuckoo Kachoo?
Cuckoo, absolutely.
Of course.
All right, Cuckoo. What about
Chris, what about Toph?
Toph?
I was just
All
about to
right,
say,
Toph, I
just forgot
agree.
his code name.
What about Bubbles?
Bubbles.
The guy who lost his, who got his phone stolen by a stripper?
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Joey. Bubbles.
Last year he got mechanics gloves from Josh.
All right.
remember
That's
that?
right.
What?
That's right. What about Opie?
Yeah. Gotta invite Opie.
Opie.
Should we invite Drive T-shirt?
Of course.
Yeah. We'll put Drive T-shirt on here.
He was on the show.
Right.
He was on the show. All right. So far I got K-Dog, Hump.
Security to Section 3, please.
That's funny. D. Spencer, Bossman, Pappa J, Zmunny, Slay Zombie, Cuckoo, Toph, Bubbles, Opie, Drab T-shirts. That's 12 people. Is that
I
too
have
much?
an honorary mention.
Oh gosh.
Gino Rivera.
Oh.
Oh, see, that'd be great.
God.
I do have an
Navajo warrior.
honorary mention.
Who?
Nikki.
Oh, that's right. She supplies a lot of the snacks for the
Right,
show.
she's the reason Stu doesn't have an appendix.
What about the delicate flower?
Yeah, put her on.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, without saying.
God, this is going to be a crazy episode. Now, you don't care about time limit on the show because the whole show is pretty much going to be everybody exchanging gifts.
The whole show will be a gift exchange. It shouldn't take more than an hour and a half with 14 people.
Okay, so far there's 14 people on here. 14 freaking people. Now, do we cut the list? Do we keep going? Do we stop?
I say we add.
What
more as
about
time
what about
goes.
Kardashian?
No, she would not like to be on the mic.
Okay. Because these people will have to speak up, obviously.
You'll notice when she was here the week before my surgery, as soon as the
She
cameras
disappeared.
went on, she disappeared.
She rolled out of here.
Right.
I used to think it was me, but then I started realizing she probably just doesn't like to be on the podcast.
Well, that witness protection program.
right. Papa J can only provide so much protection
She
as
likes
long as he has one
plausible
testicle.
deniability.
Yeah, I say that's a good list, and as time goes on, we'll add people.
So now what I have to do is I have to take this list and contact each person and find out who really can join the Secret Santa and who's willing to come over and be a part of this. Now, one thing I will say, you don't have to be here for the name draw. You don't have to be here for the name draw. Now,
right.
I say that because I don't want to force people over here because we're not paying them anything.
Didn't forget one guy.
What?
My lawyer.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bulk Lesnar.
You know.
All right, so there's 15 people.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Stu is going to be in Texas.
It doesn't matter. Well,
Right, he might not be able to make it, but he's definitely on the list.
Yeah, he's one. These
Just
are the
making
people.
the list means something.
Yes, making the list and checking it twice, right? That's what they
Right.
always say. So we're about to check it twice after the podcast when I reach out and find out who's going to be on here. Now, I was saying you don't have to be present for the name draw, but you need to definitely check in, and I will tell you one way or another, we're going to have to find somebody who's not involved in this, and I will let you know who you got for Secret Santa. And you definitely have to get a gift, at least one gift. Last year we did gag gifts, right? Or did we not?
No gag gifts.
No gag gifts?
No gag gifts.
All right, no gag gifts for this Secret Santa.
You should be happy that you got the present.
I mean, if you wanna do a gag gift and then also have a real gift that
I can
meets
agree with
the
that.
price total, then that's fine. We're all good for yucks, but don't screw anybody over by getting them a pack of Rolaids and calling it a day.
Yes. Now
That's
I
what
always
you want for Christmas?
Baccarolos, right? Now
No,
I
he
do
said
know.
Rolaids.
I do
Rolaids,
know some
right.
people are
Call gay guy and
are
we'll
better
try.
off than other people financially.
Right.
So there's no limit is what I'm going to say. But what I will say is don't feel bad if somebody ends up, because you know what you're going to, when you see the gift, you're going to be like, holy shit, they bought this for this much.
Right.
It's because we care. It's not because we're like, hey, look what we got. We one-upped you. And we're not expecting you to return the same favor. If somebody buys you a $1,000 gift, you don't need to feel obligated or willing to buy them a $1,000 gift.
That's good.
It's a holiday of giving. People care. Some people's tastes are different. Especially if you know this person and you're going to want to get them something that they really enjoy, that you know they're going to enjoy, and it's a little pricey, make the jump, man. Who cares? It's holiday. It's a season of giving, not taking. But yes, you're going to take because you're going to receive gifts, but that's not what we're focused on.
Right.
Give the person your all that you pull. And if you don't know this person, reach out to anybody that's on the show, and I'll, like, if you're like, hey, Zmunny, I don't know anything about Boss Man. What is he like?
Right.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to run through a list because I know exactly what Boss Man likes 90% of the time. I'll give you a list of what he likes. But yes, that does raise the question, well, then Zmunny, you know who I got. Well,
that's fine.
That's besides the point. It is Secret Santa. The person you're getting the gifts for should not know you're getting them gifts. That's the whole goal of this. Now, of course, we don't want to spread rumors and start finding out. Maybe rumors are fine, but we don't want to spread truth and say, hey, Pappa J, I got you.
Right.
Because that just ruins it.
Right.
It ruins it, man.
Right. So if you're told in confidence because somebody needs an idea, just keep it to yourself.
Yes, keep it to
and
yourself.
And should we say, we'll say $40 for a guideline. If it's less than that, then it is what it is. If it's more than that, then you've got the money and that's fine.
Yeah.
But $40 guideline, not a hard, but
if you're looking for something,
we're thinking of $40 gifts.
Hey, real quick.
What's up?
Take me off the list and Slay Zombie.
Why?
I'll be at his house during that podcast.
What?
You're gonna be at his house
in Texas? Yes.
Oh man, are you sure?
Yeah.
On December 20th.
Flight's already booked.
December 20th, you're going to be gone.
Don't go.
No, I kind of got to.
Oh, man.
And
so
I
there's
want to.
K-Dog gone, poof.
Yeah,
and Slay Zombie gone, poof. Well, thanks for letting us know so we don't pull you next week.
Yeah,
or Slay Zombie.
Through the 21st.
All right. So you'll definitely be in Texas with a Slay Zombie.
Yes.
All right. Just making sure. Well, this is why we do this, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly why we do this, because we would have put them in there and been pissed off at them because they didn't show up or bring a gift.
Get each other again.
Well, here's the deal. This is never set up. Ever. We know shit.
That was set up.
Put names in a hat and draw it out of there.
Because they were the two that didn't show.
Yeah, we were the two that didn't show.
But that doesn't matter.
But it wasn't set up.
We had everybody's name in a hat, and what we pulled is what we pulled. They didn't show up, and they were the last ones to get pulled. Regardless. I mean, it's not like we're like, hey, Josh, you're with Caden. Or is that how you did it?
That's how you did it last year.
No, you pulled our names. But you want to know how that happened?
How?
Or not how that happened. What we got each other nothing.
Well, there you go. Right. There you go. Makes sense. Well, hey, you two can partake when you're over there in Texas,
send in a video.
watching the live stream and start chatting about it. That'd be cool. Okay, so we're down 2 people, but we still have a big crew to go through to find out who's going to be a part of this. But yes, next week we will be drawing names. And my gosh, it's going to be great. Now, do we want to do something crazy where whoever's turn it is, they get their gift, but it's put into a secret box, and they have to kind of feel, without looking at the gift, what that box is? Kind of like when we did with you. What challenge did we do?
I don't
mystery
know,
box
but
challenge?
I had to grab all them penises carved out of different things.
That was a good episode.
Wasn't there also poop?
That's true.
And that's true.
Whatever that was.
A poop carved into penis.
But, no, I think the show's going to be long enough.
Yeah.
We'll have to see next week when we find out how many names we have and
we'll
put them into
discuss
the
that
hat.
part.
Then,
Okay.
then we can draw down on it. Right now,
either way,
if everyone's seeing me on my phone, I'm actually crafting a letter to Drab T-shirt right now.
Oh my god! You're gonna tell him to come to the studio. That'd be great. If he shows up, that'd be the. I wouldn't. That would be the best ever. That would be the. No, it wouldn't, because we did the show based on him last time. He was kind of bored, so we need to do our normal.
He was great.
He was great.
He was great. We had a great show, but he was bored. He's like, what,
he was
what did I
bored.
get myself
He was
into?
bored. We need to do our show with him on the show. And if you don't know who Drive T-Shirt is, it's one of our heroes. He used to do a podcast called Big O and Dukes.
Right.
And he came out and we got to interview him, but we did make it all about him. And usually when people are already of that caliber, the last thing they want to do is just hear about him. They want to experience something new. So we'll do that, and we'll bring him over to the studio. But it's going to be great. We're going to have the bacon pancakes probably going. We're going to have some eggnog floating around, non-alcoholic.
Man, I love
we're going to have people giving gifts, and this room's going to be packed. It was last year. Gifts everywhere. So we'll reach out to them. But in the meantime, I have one last thing I need to discuss.
Okay, before it gets too late, I got to hear about you getting beat up. Is that what you're about to discuss?
Yes.
Please, I got to hear. Even if we have
Yes.
to run a few minutes over.
Now, I told you guys earlier how I'm a good surprise guesser.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that pisses my wife off the most is when I guess these things correctly because she can't keep it to herself.
She beat your ass when you said Adam
she
Sandler.
Fucks me up. I was on the toilet and she decided just to kick me right in the forehead like a golf swing, but
Well, I
with
can
her
see the
fucking
bruise on
legs.
it.
With her
No way, did
fucking-
she really? Is that how that got there? I've
No,
seen a bruise all day.
That's not how it got there. But
I was like, fuck.
The bruise, I'm pretty sure, was from her. Now,
That's from when you passed out.
He was drunk.
Last night, her favorite football team was playing the Eagles, right? The Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, and they lost.
And they were what, 7-0?
8-0.
They were 8-0, about to go to 9-0.
Nope, they were going to go 8-1.
Okay, so listen, they were about to go 9-0, and they decided to lose to one of the shittiest leagues in NFL history, which is the Washington
Well, we have
Commanders.
nothing to do with the Eagles, so why the fuck do we care?
Because she cares, and it's part of the story.
She has nothing to do with the Eagles. Why the fuck does she care?
She's from that general area.
She's never even been to Philadelphia, for God's sake.
Yes.
She never even had a Philly cheesesteak, for God's sake.
Yes, you dick ass.
Good Lord.
You go get more teeth pulled.
So you know what?
goddamn.
Next week, coming in a Commander's jersey.
So, needless to say, because her team lost, she was pissed off. In a pissed off mood. Football was on Sunday night. It was the latest game that you could actually have. Primetime game. Pissed off. We were going to watch one of our other favorite shows after this to kind of calm the tensions, which is Yellowstone.
All right.
Yellowstone.
A historic debut.
The season premiere came
Right.
out last weekend.
The ratings were history making.
No, you're right. It did come out this Sunday.
This
Sunday.
Right.
And we were watching the season premiere of Yellowstone, and we're like, what the fuck? Who's this kid? And why is Beth still alive? And why is she apologizing to her dad? We went back and checked. Apparently, we left off on season 3. At the end of season 3, we're
you're a season behind.
Yeah, we're like, how the hell did this other season come out? We didn't know about it because it's one of our favorite shows. We watched 1983, the whole series.
Opie and his old lady are deep into it.
We watched Yellowstone from the beginning to end, and somehow a season slipped in. So, again, something more to piss her off, right? Because she's like, oh, man, we're going to miss this new season.
She didn't see it as a bonus that you got a whole extra season to watch?
Well, she's got to spend time with me. That's the problem. So she has to go watch this whole season. So Monday night comes around, and Eagles lose. And now, pissed off mood, and she wants to watch the second episode of season 4 so we can hurry up and get to this newest season because she's dying right now. And so we go to bed. I wake up in the morning, and my back's hurting. My neck's hurting. I got this fucking scratch on my head.
Yeah, you got a gash in your head.
And a bruise.
You got a bruised gash right there in your head.
Your ass looks really swollen, too.
There's a lot wrong with me.
Over the years, it's taken quite a pound.
I woke up this morning with a lot hurting that didn't hurt when I went to bed. And so every morning when I'm at work, I call my wife, right? Because usually it's a friend, but instead it's my wife. And hey, honey, how you doing? Did you get your coffee? How are the kids this morning? What are you up to? Doing my makeup. Yeah, coffee's good. Go fuck yourself. You know, that type of thing.
Right.
So just every morning I've called her for the last 3 years. I think I've done this ever since I've worked at the Nest. I've had time to do this. So
Right.
It's something I like to take advantage of, especially with your best friend. One that's supposed to love and care for you. She starts telling me about how she slept. She's like, I slept shitty, man. Yellowstone was really good, though, but I couldn't sleep. I wanted to watch the 3rd and 4th episode, but I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't sleep because you were on your back snoring. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it was like...
Oh, my God.
So she tried beating you up.
She's like, it sounded like a fucking chainsaw. It's trying to start every time. And I yelled at you the first time to roll over onto your side. And she's like, you fucking giggled at me. And I'm like, what? She's like, you giggled. You sounded like like you were purposely snoring to piss me off. And she's like, I knew you were out because you wouldn't like roll over. So I had to like push you over to your side. And she's like, you wouldn't stop fucking snoring. It's just, again, like you ripping a different chainsaw. She's like, I don't know if it was a cat purring or you snoring, but it was the loudest thing I ever heard. And I was pissed off because the Eagles lost. We couldn't watch the newest season of Yellowstone. And I took the pillow and I hit you over the fucking head with the pillow. And you chuckled again.
And it had a bar of soap in it.
And you were like, again, laughing at me. It would piss me off even more. So then I took my right foot and I fucking jammed it into your lower back just to try to get you to shut up because I was so pissed off at you. I was like, why are you telling me this? She's like, because you're probably in some pain this morning. I was like, actually, my back is fucking hurting and my head is too. I was like, what'd you do to my head? She's like, I don't know, but one time when I hit you with the pillow, you flinched and you smashed your head on the fucking dresser right next to the bed. And I was like, what? She's like, I didn't smash your head into anything. I hit you with a soft, fluffy pillow and you flinched.
This sounds like a very loving relationship.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck? And meanwhile, I had zero idea. I just woke up and I was like, man, that must have been a rough day at the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I had a hard workout that day. No, my wife beat the shit out of me. Meanwhile, she's yelling at me because I spend too much money on alcohol and fucking Pokemon cards. I can't go out and do anything
and
without,
now you need a chiropractor and
right. I can't spend any money. I can't fucking watch any shows. I can't have any amount of fun.
You can't even sleep
without her. I can't fucking sleep without her some way, somehow torturing me. Now, does that happen to any of you guys where you wake up one morning and you're just all fucking sore?
No, my wife goes sleep on the couch when my snoring gets out of control.
So your wife goes to the couch.
Right. Where's she because I work. I'm the man. Okay, I work. So I gotta sleep in a bed with The Simpsons on TV. And that's what I do, damn it.
Did you see the Treehouse Horror episode?
Oh man, you can't watch them all.
But meanwhile, my wife works too. So it's kind of like one of those things.
She works. Oh, Jesus. She has to go there.
She does what you do and raises everybody else's kids.
Hang out with a bunch of kids and yelling. That's
no,
working.
They can do fun stuff like coloring and crayons and gluing stuff to paper. And
meanwhile, I'm at work rubbing my fucking head, holding my back.
It's funny because you can see the bruise.
I'll show you again.
Like, yeah,
you can see the cut, but from here you can see that there's a nice bruise underneath.
Nice bruise.
I'm pretty sure she fucking just walloped because it's like her ring finger. You know where her ring is?
That
it's like her ring scratched me and fucking hit me hard. Like I guarantee she beat the shit out of me. And she just tried. I'm so surprised she even told me she kicked me, let alone hit me with pillows in my sleep.
Well,
and every time I would chuckle,
I
would chuckle at her. And that's the part I'm like, yeah, I probably would do something like that. Like chuckle, like like it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. Meanwhile, let me tell you something. This motherfucker, when I wake up, my wife, when I wake up every morning, without fail, I got to get a video of this. It's only when I decide to roll out of bed and sit up in my bed, she's right there next to me, her ass is facing me. For whatever reason, it's habit, she'll go, and I look at her, and she does the same thing. She goes, like laughs in her sleep. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I push her and roll her ass over to the other side. And then as she's rolling to the other side, her ass is in the air as she's getting ready to plop it down to the other side. There's a little that pops out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is it with morning farts? Because I know I've done the same thing. I've woken myself up.
Why is it that they're funny?
I've woken myself up in the morning farting really loud like a trombone. And what is up with that? Why does in the morning is the most farting time in the world?
I don't know. Before I get in the shower every morning, I always like.
You just blow it out. My wives are the most hilarious things I've ever heard in my life. Because meanwhile, I'm pissed off because her farts smell like complete shit. Mine smell fine, but hers are
sure
god awful. And I just walk around the whole room in the morning trying to put my socks on, my pants, and just inhaling this shit smell is not good. And she knows what she's doing. She's fucking laughing at me and everything in her sleep. So I get it. I get pissed when she's giggling at me, which is why I probably got the shit kicked out of me when I was snoring because I was fucking giggling at her every time she tried to shut me up. Pappa J. I don't understand it sometimes. This is the first relationship where I just get beat and still can't do anything. You'd think that if you got beat, you'd be allowed to do some things, right?
Well, look, it's
because you're getting older and snoring.
Here's the thing. You want to become alarmed? I'm gonna alarm you.
It gets worse.
Okay, now look. The reason this happens to you is you're blacked out by the time you go to bed. And that's why this shit happens to you. Now look, even your face is a bit
punchable,
swollen up.
Oh,
big around, swollen up from massive alcohol consumption.
Get the fuck
No,
out!
it's true.
Yours
Now-
is too, because you're just fat.
Well, I mean, I got swollen jaws, man, because my face is killing me
today.
So now, I've got a challenge for you, Z-Money.
Oh,
I want to see if you can go 4 weeks without drinking.
oh God!
I want to see next time you have a beer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 13th of December. 13th of December on our show on the 13th of December.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What would you get him?
So
Yeah.
my birthday I can't drink.
Nope.
On Tuesdays I can't drink.
Nope.
On football Monday and Sundays I can't drink.
And Thursdays and Wednesdays, nope.
What's
it's
the
a
prize? Challenge.
The prize is
sobriety.
Hopefully,
Sobriety.
Hopefully,
That sounds fucking great. Said nobody ever.
Hopefully, his face becomes less round and his fatty liver goes
Well, my
away.
face might be less round if my wife stopped fucking punching me in it.
No, man, I guarantee you got fatty liver. That's why your
You
face
know,
is swollen
Why don't you let it be that he can only have what's left here until
Oh
the 13th?
God, that's like not even a beer a day.
No, it has to be cold turkey.
What do I get?
Well, no, he's gonna have
a non-fatty liver.
He's gonna have the DT, so he's gonna have to have something here.
Listen, I told you not to bring McDonald's over here, and what did you get?
McDonald's
More
and a
fucking
cookie.
I never heard
McDonald's
you say
and
a
two
cookie.
pizza cookies.
And a brownie.
I didn't bring those over.
You still late?
That
Hey,
was
you've been
your son.
snacking on all
You
these
still late, though?
snacks here.
Listen. I'm already bald.
I'm losing weight, man.
I already shaved off my beard. I already got tattoos.
So you got your beard back.
All right, well that'll be gone. That could be gone real quick and come right back real quick.
Right.
I'm gonna need some incentive, Pappa J. What the fuck do I get if I choose based off of what you're telling me to do? Like, why would I do anything you tell me to do?
It's
Right?
for your own health.
Look at you. You're talking to me about my health.
I'm losing weight, man. I had to. Jump on the health train with me. Let's do this.
I'm lighter than you.
Not
I
in
weigh
the
less
face.
than you.
Look at that head. That head weighs
I
twice
lift
mine.
more weight than you.
I don't know about that.
I run around more than you.
I don't know about that.
I don't have more money than you because I don't have 10,000 people living in my fucking house. I can't afford 3 horses, 4 lizards, 5 children, 1 adopted, and fucking 10
Yeah,
cats.
we do split the bills a million ways.
Yeah,
It's
right?
pretty
It's
nice.
great. It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
What are you
That-
trying to do? Like a weight loss challenge with him?
No, not a weight loss challenge because
That means you have to lose something.
I have lost 20 pounds.
It don't look like it.
Oh, stop
You
it.
still got Dunlap, bro.
Stop it.
You're fucking
I went
Dunlapping over your
down, I
belt.
went down 1 pant size already.
Listen,
I just bought a brand new 34
One step
waist.
forward,
I could do
2
that in a
steps
week
back.
and still drink.
One
Yeah,
step forward,
dude.
2 steps back. He
Oh,
lost
okay.
20 pounds but gained 90.
I could lose 1 pant size and still drink.
Okay, look. Gain 10 pounds and quit drinking. That's what I want to see you do.
If I quit
Gain
drinking,
10
I'm going to
pounds?
lose 10 pounds.
Gain 10 pounds and not drink.
All
If he gains 10 pounds, he's
okay,
gonna
you know what?
snore
I'll
more.
gain 10 pounds.
And not drink for a month.
Well, I have to drink to gain the 10
No, you
pounds.
can't do it.
What
Can't
the
do it. Breaking
fuck?
the rules.
How the fuck does that work?
Breaking the rules.
This does not make sense.
And then,
You're drunk. Did you sneak a beer? Smell his drink.
and then,
Smell his fucking drink.
and then, you'll get the greatest birthday present ever.
Ooh. What, beer?
No, I was thinking
Beer.
about what he's trying to make you do. I think I got an idea. What,
You guys
what-
are the fattest
Well, no,
motherfuckers I know,
no.
and you're telling
He
me
wants-
to fucking stop.
Eric
he-
will give you his RX-7.
No, hell no.
Eric, what's the payoff? What do
No,
you
I just
think?
thought about it.
All right, let's hear it.
If Z-Money didn't drink until the 13th,
Right.
if that was his last beer,
Tonight's his last beer.
you would trade him Xboxes.
What?
No, I ain't giving up my Xbox.
That one's special.
Wait.
though.
That motherfucker could
Four-
die. I don't
4
give
weeks.
a fuck.
Mine's
You
hacked.
He could die. I ain't
you
giving
think
up
the
my
odds?
Mine's
I
hacked
think the
already.
odds are way in your favor.
I have a retro arcade. I got a retro arcade of mine.
But
That's
that
true.
would be but you can put that on
Listen,
the.
you guys are forgetting. You need to incentivize me. I'm not just
I'm
going to
trying
do it
to.
free willy nilly. What? Hey, how about this? You got $100?
No.
Pappa J, you got $100?
Nope. It's Christmas
Well,
time.
go fuck you guys then.
Christmas time.
You guys are trying to come at me with something. You're
I-
like,
no.
just do it
It's-
because I
it's
said
right
you're
here.
unhealthy.
It's right here, buddy.
You guys are unhealthy. You guys are going to die before I am because of your health.
Never.
What are you talking about?
I'm okay with it.
He's okay with it.
Oh, I'm not. Maybe you guys should lose some weight so I can see you
Oh,
forever.
here you go. Here you go. If you don't drink for a month, Then late we'll do a show wearing a robe and a championship belt.
Nope.
I will.
There's no. I've already seen you, Nick. I've changed your diapers. I know.
Yeah,
I know how little your willy is. It's the same as mine. Short, fat, fills the gap. But either way, is that it?
Yeah. He'll do the show naked.
Nope.
You could do a show naked.
No thanks.
Something. Like, I'm willing to do this, but you guys aren't willing to give up anything. You guys are just trying to tell me
He's
to
the
live
one that
forever.
wants your challenge. I'm okay with you drinking.
There's nothing to lose.
I'll do the show without my ball cap.
How about this?
Okay, yeah.
How about this?
Ooh.
How about this? If you do it till the 13th, he's got to buy your supply of beer.
No, how about this? How about this? If you go to the 13th without drinking, I will cut off my hair on the 13th while you get drunk.
How about this? I like that. I get to shave your whole face bald so we can see how fat your face is even without drinking. And then
oh my god,
you have to
4
do
weeks of that?
You have to do the show with no shit, just the belt.
No,
just your championship belt.
No, I'll be absent.
And then you have to be here without a shirt on.
No, if we're putting the beard on the line as well as the hair, that's reward enough, dude.
This ain't working.
When was the last time you seen me without any facial
Nobody's
hair?
willing to give. I want to keep drinking, and I don't care if I die. And you don't want me to drink, but you don't care if you die.
I'm gonna go bald from the neck up.
You're already
dude.
3/4 of the way there, man. I just got to cut the tail, and you're all
Ruin
bald.
this, man. Come on.
I don't know. Maybe more thought needs to be put into this.
It's
We can
almost
reconvene.
like an owl beard.
Maybe we reconvene next week once you guys think about something. Because I'm willing to play ball
I
here.
will buzz cut.
No, I'm kidding. I won't.
K-Dog with that that ramen noodle haircut
I
is.
wouldn't. I can't.
K-Dog will
This is
trade
like
you
2 years
cars.
of hair growth. I will trade you cars.
Hey, how about that? How about this? Before we drag this on any longer, think about it.
All right.
Think about it. Come in next Tuesday, and I'm willing to.
I have an offer.
I'm willing to entertain your guys' offers because I didn't say no, but I said no because there ain't nothing in it for me. Darkfire Blacken said I'm gonna have to review everything that's going on. As a lawyer.
Because you know Zach's gonna try to find a loophole.
Bulk listener. So there's no loophole. It's simply don't drink.
You said beer,
or this
I'm
will
drinking
happen.
hard alcohol now.
Drink water. I will drink juices, sodas, energy drinks,
right.
Sparks.
alcohol.
Just no alcoholic
I get it.
beverages.
So you three, brainstorm something that'll make it worthwhile for me to stop besides my own life because I could give 2 shits less about that. And then we'll talk. All right.
Eric will eat a bag of
All
my
right,
butt
so
hairs.
you know what? Great. So tune in next week to see what Zmunny will get. Top Z. What Top Z is going to get for not drinking for 4 weeks.
You know what? You could have another kid if you stop drinking for 4 weeks.
I'm fucking drinking everything. I'm drinking everything at that point. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to all of our bullshit. We really appreciate it. Make sure you go to all our social media at BigLipRadio. Like, subscribe. You'll get the notification when we go live every Tuesday between the times of 5:30 and 6. Be sure, Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, the 19th, you make your way down to Gotham City Comics, and we will be doing a show live. The show will be starting at 4. Come in whenever you want. I think we'll get there at 3 to start setting up. Get there, be square. You can win all kinds of prizes that you can see the boss man over here moving around. Action figures galore, video games, controller accessories, or phone accessories, anything your little heart desires. And we'll have comic books, too, to give away. Bring some cash because you will be at a comic book store. Help support your local stores, and Gotham City Comics is local here in Mesa, Arizona, so be sure to bring all your friends and family. Tune in. We'll be giving out tickets for your chance to win these prizes. All you got to do is just stay till the end of the show, and we will call off your number if you are that winning person. Come on up, and we will gladly give you all these prizes. With that being said, catch us next Tuesday when we draw the names for our Secret Santa. Until then, tune into all our social media for everything else. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace. Oh my God, if you made it this far, you're in for some more extra content. This is the show after the show. Even though we do a show before the show, this is the show after the show. This doesn't go on in the podcast form, which you can catch tomorrow because I have it posted tonight. For those of you late night birds, you can catch it tonight. But we'll post it up, and we just like to hang out in the background. We don't necessarily entertain the cameras or the microphones, but we do our thing. We do a teaser video, play some video games, talk some shit. You might hear Pappa J say some racial slurs like he always does. Either way, I guess
he is not racist.
Tune in.
Wink, wink, wink.
He likes to race cars. I got a PP.
Of course I'm racist, and I'm about to win.
You fucking guys. You're just like my wife.
What, racist?
Except for my wife can give me sex. You guys can give me nothing.
I don't know, Pappa J might. You guys ready to shoot the video? Because I don't got late start tomorrow, so I gotta go.
You don't have late start the first Wednesday ever.
I know. It's name is next week. It's early release instead of late start.
Early release? We don't have to turn that on. I'll add music in later. Oh, that's right. You need music for your other platforms. God damn. God damn. Only 5. I'm totally sober, officer.
I'm swerving to get the gunk off the side of my tires.
Right. I'm just keeping the tires warm. Toe.
Camel?
We still have people watching, damn it. Shit, we have more people watching now that the show's over than we did when it was heard. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and close it out now. We appreciate it. Go to BigLipRadio.com. Check out everything we have to offer just for you. Peace.